Welcome to the Ben Mallah Podcast, where Ben Mallah is going to answer your real estate questions. If you'd like to submit your question for a phone call, go to benmallah.com/podcast, and we'll try to get you online. Me, Aaron, and Ben are also going to read super chats. So if you have any questions, Ben can give you a quick answer. Send your super chats so we can handle that live. And also we have, if you go to...
Keep talking, Revolve. Keep talking.
If you go to benmallah.com/shop, we also have Fast Pass.
Podcast.
So if you want to get a phone call, I can put you on there. benmallah.com/shop. And
all right, goodbye.
All right, Ben. So how was your last weekend?
Hello. Are we live now or what?
We are live.
We got a super chat here. You want to read it, Aaron? Or you want me to read it for you?
Whatever you prefer.
When is the residential real estate going to pop, baby? I don't know. Right now, who the hell knows? Pop? I don't know. I mean, it could happen at any time. It's like this crazy stock market. You don't know. You just got to be prepared for it to pop. So if it does pop, you pop with it. I'm out here looking every day for deals. Shut this goddamn phone off. Took a fucking 100 calls today. If I add up the calls and emails and fucking texts I got to do in one day, it's ridiculous. All right, what do we got? So get ready for it to pop, baby. Keep looking, keep watching. Start underbidding. All right, what do we got here? Charles. Ben, go ahead, Aaron. I'm tired of talking.
Yeah, all right. Charles, thank you for the $7. He said, Ben, why are you not getting 5G towers on your roofs? It is passive income. The longer you wait, another building will take the opportunity.
I don't know. I wish somebody would get off their ass and tell me about it, and find me the right connection. Who can I call to put a friggin' tower? I'll put a fucking tower on this house. I don't care. If it's going to generate income for the real estate, fuck yeah, I want to do it, but I don't know. Uh-oh, we passed the time limit to curse? Don't worry about it. Oh, I ain't going to worry about the cursing. Okay, God damn it. Anyway, somebody send me the information and help me out. I appreciate it. I need your help. How do I get a tower that's going to pay me money on my roof? Okay? I'll put one on the top of a fucking Rolls Royce and drive around with it if I thought I could make money. Will Google pay me for that? All right. What else we got? Goddamn stock market. Who's in the stock market? Stock market. Shit, they told those old bastards, listen, we're the young generation. We'll manipulate your ass. Let's look at the power. When people come together and they unite together, the fucking damage they can cause, they can rock Wall Street up a little. They stuck a fork in their ass. I don't know, man. It's getting crazy. But then again, it shows you how everything can be controlled and fixed. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. What else we got?
Ugnar, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, what do you think of investing in small businesses like liquor stores, gas stations, and convenience stores? They only sell for $2 to $3 or 2 to 3x annually cash flow.
Excuse me. Okay. Listen, you talk about buying a friggin' business. You got to run the goddamn business. So I ain't doing it. I'm too friggin', I got enough dealing with just all this real estate. That's the problem with these hotels. I didn't realize the hotels are much more than just real estate. With real estate, you sit on your ass. If something breaks, you fix it. You pay the goddamn bills, and you move on to the next deal. Okay? Real estate and owning a business is night and friggin' day. The hotel business is too much of a business. Too many moving parts, too much shit going on. You can only spread yourself so thin. With real estate, shit, you could buy triple net real estate, let the other schmuck run the business. You get a good return on your money, and you can have 1 million of them running. You know why? Because you ain't got to do shit. Next. What else you got?
XYZ, thank you.
But if you
for
want
the $2.
to, do it. But you better check the books on it. What?
Robert Fink, thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Ben, I'm just running to my first Section 8 tenant who is moving in next month. Any advice?
How come this don't go down so I can see more? You're renting to your first Section 8 tenant? Did you already do the inspection with the housing authority? Make sure the property meets the housing quality standards? You got to get through the inspection. You got to negotiate the rent. Ask for as much as you can. Find out what the maximum rents are in that area for Section 8. And I hope you're asking for the max. You can always negotiate, and they might offer you a little less, whatever. But, make sure you're getting the most you can. Utilities got a lot to do with that too. The more utilities the tenant pays, the less housing is going to give you for rent. So that's, sometimes I used to include all the friggin' utilities in California because the utility rates were so much more than it was costing me to pay for the apartment. But that was a special situation. I don't recommend that. It's always best for people to pay their own utilities. But congratulations. I hope you check the tenant out. Everything's kosher. And there you go. Good luck to you. Now you can sit back for a year and not worry about your goddamn rent. No matter COVID, no matter what. They'll pay you. Section 8, the housing will always pay you. All right, they don't need relief. They have constant relief from the government. What else you got?
Bill Smith, thank you for the $1.99. Alex Crawford, thank you for the $5. He said, "Hey, I'm a 14-year-old. Is there any way for me to get money? If so, what are some suggestions?"
Aaron, you're almost 14.
Yeah.
All Aaron does is ask his goddamn parents. He don't ask me for no money, really. You know why? Because, I don't know. You don't want, what do you want? If he wants something, he gets it, but somebody will get it for him. He never asked for money. But you want to make money? What's a 14-year-old going to do to make some money right now?
Right now, especially now, I guess it's hard, but you can make money at any age if you really wanted to, if you really tried.
How? Babysitting?
You could do, anything simple even. You just
mowing a lawn?
Cash. Like you could do
selling lemonade? I mean, at 14, you might be able to get a work permit. I don't know. You got to find out when you can really get a work permit and be legally able to work. Then it should be easier, but, make sure
And especially if you got family, because you can always work for family. So. Yeah,
if the family can pay you.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, but if you have family, he's right. If you know anybody in your family, you can try to say, "Hey, you got anything I can do on the side and help you out? Maybe a relative's got a business or something like that." I'm surprised a lot of people in my family, when they're young, I'm waiting. I'm waiting when the kids in our family are young to just give me the fucking hint that you want to do something. And we'll try you out. You may not make it, but we'll try your ass out. I mean, shit, I started with a lot of people in this family in their teens, and they're all making big money today and doing all right, and then it's up to them. All right, what else you got? Well, at least you're thinking about making money at 14. What are you thinking about, Aaron? Aaron didn't even pay. You couldn't have lunch today because of what reason?
No, I had lunch.
No,
yes.
You didn't have the regular school lunch. You know why? Because he was too lazy to go online and order. He has to, oh my God, I have to order my lunch. Too much to ask for. You can't remember to order your friggin' lunch? Wow, my
Not
God.
my top priority right now. Not my priority.
So then, you didn't get no free lunch. Then what happened? Or not free, I paid for it. What did you do? Hold on a second.
There was a cafe. We have a cafe at our school.
I don't talk to my kids much, so I got to talk to them.
I bought a Cuban.
You went to a cafe in the school and bought a fucking Cuban?
Yes.
Man, this kid's spoiled. All right, hello, it's Ben. What do you got?
Mr. Mallah, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, watching your podcast. Hey, I'm wondering about Airbnbs. How has it affected you and your hotels? What do you think about them? I saw your last video. What's your overall opinion about the Airbnb market?
I hate Airbnb. No, Airbnb came in and spanked goddamn hotels' asses all day long, and took about at least 20 to 30% away from the business. But that's progress. That's life. You can't stop, new things from happening. So, Airbnb has fucked me up in the hotel business. But we've been surviving and we were doing okay. But now COVID just came in and stuck the fucking knife in us and killed us and turned the knife. Stuck us and turned it. I mean, I'd rather put up an Airbnb than put up with COVID. So, and then I got both to compete with now. So, it's not a good time for the hotel business, but, it's great if somebody can make some money in Airbnb and help to supply their income, just like the people doing Uber. What's happening is society is now thinking out the fucking box. And they're saying, what else can we do to make some money? You know why? Because we need money to live. So people are getting off their ass and coming up with ways to make more money. It's great. That's the economy. That's our country. So, you got to take the good with the bad. It's life. What else you want to know?
That's just what I wanted to hear was your basic opinion.
But there's a big problem with Airbnb. There's probably one problem with Airbnb if you want to grow that I see. I don't see the banks being so anxious to loan money to people making an income and growing an Airbnb because you're not really, you're hustling. You're a hustler in the business. I got franchises. I got licenses. I got all this other shit. I'm really in the business. So the problem I see, I wouldn't do it, is because the banks don't really want to loan money on it. That's the big problem. Now, if a bank starts loaning people money on it, which I would, because they attach the goddamn loan against the property, then it'll be a different story. But if you got some Airbnbs you think about doing, you ain't gonna hurt by trying, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. I actually have a townhome community down here in Morgantown, West Virginia. It's a college town, and we have 38 townhomes. And what I did was I took 2 of my units and made them really nice as Airbnbs. We're currently renting for around $1,750 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. The Airbnbs are pulling in around $3,500 a month.
Minus expenses, what do you got? What's your net?
Minus
Like that rent,
expenses with my cleaning lady is $100 per time, but they're renting it anytime from a week to 2 weeks. And then I come in and I do all the majority stuff because I'm just one of the owners. So I only have about, let's say, around $800 in cleaning. I leave some little coffees and stuff like that, and the rest is all clear.
All right, so basically, you're doubling your money by an Airbnb minus $800 or $1,000. So you're getting your Airbnb is bringing in how much? 30-something hundred a month?
Roughly 35.
All right, $3,500 a month. But if you rented it long term, it would be half that, right? $1,750, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I like all right? I don't know. It sounds kind of messed up. All right, so basically, you're doubling your money minus roughly $1,000. So you're $750 ahead of the game, right?
Yes, sir. That's
But you're
basically
earning
right where
it.
it's at.
But you're earning it. All right. It's not like an apartment. You're gonna sit back and you ain't gonna do shit. Collect the rent every month, and then if something breaks, you send somebody over to fix it. You got to constantly worry about booking those fucking rooms. You got to constantly worry about fixing those rooms, working those rooms. So you're earning that $750 a month, which is great, but it ain't coming free. All right. Well, good luck to you and congratulations. You're diversifying, and that's great. You got 2 things to depend on. So congratulations. Keep it up. If it works for you,
Thank you.
Great.
I love watching your videos, man. I'm 22 and I watch you and I learn
22
everything from you.
22, and he's already hustling 38 townhomes, baby. He's got a couple Airbnbs going on. You got your shit together. So keep growing. Keep growing.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to watch the rest of this podcast.
All right, thank you. Have a drink with it. All right, make it a party. What do we got, Aaron? Anything?
Yeah, we got a bunch of super chats. We really do appreciate all the donations, and we'll get to it. So Ryan Mock, thank you for the $1.99. He said, here are some stocks you should buy. He listed LOTZ, FUBO, CLOV. I will look into it.
Stocks. We got to start taking notes on stocks.
I know.
We're having some fun. Throw some
got
money.
out
It's
of
like
it.
going to Vegas now.
Stock
market's
I need
like
to get back
Vegas.
into it. I need to get
All
back
right,
to
what else we
researching.
got?
But Justin, thank you for the $3. Ben, when do I get an invite on the yacht?
We're going to soon put it out there, but you're going to get an invite, but the invite's not going to be free. That yacht is driving me freaking crazy, having to constantly go down there and find a real home for it. We're in a freaking trailer park right now. I got to find a home. The captain's acting like a nut. It's too hard to find a crew. It's a whole nother world. That yacht is a pain in my goddamn ass, and I can't wait to sell it. No, actually, kind of like a hobby. It's costing me some money, but hopefully we're going to find a place where I can own the place for free and park the boat for free, because I'll generate other income from the other dockage that I'll have with the house to rent out. That's what it's been taking me so long to find a house. I can go out there anytime I want. Oh, the boat will fit behind this house? Fine, I'll take the house. I can still do that. But I'm not. I'm looking for something that's going to find me the opportunity to keep the boat there for free. So it takes time. Vince has been trying to look. What else you got? Wait till you see the video of us out looking for them.
XYZ, thank you for the $2. Most important advice for first-time rental buyer.
First time, sign your damn money up. Line the money up. Get yourself in a position to put the hammer down and get that loan. That's the first thing you got to worry about, getting that loan. Making sure you got everything you need to slam that loan. Then get out there and find a deal. Work it. There's always going to be deals out there, especially if it's your first home. You just got to make sure you're buying it right. What else? Anything? We're dead? We're over?
No,
yeah.
Low Temp, thank you for the $4.99. They said, what's up, Ben? Definitely look into 5G semiconductor stocks like TSM. I have learned a lot from you in real estate. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't unfortunately have the time, and I can't find anybody I really trust that really can sit there and, help me with the stocks. Maybe my friend Perry's coming back to help me. We should be in 5G. We should be everything. I should have bought fucking Apple at $100. I don't know why I didn't. I'm sitting like an idiot watching it now at 130. I could have just bought it at a fucking 100. Why did it take $1 million? Put it in fucking Apple and forget about it. Because, I don't know. I'm stupid, I guess. Every time I do something, it ends up going the wrong freaking way.
Are you going to get it now?
What, at 130?
Apple?
I'm waiting for a crash, I'm always waiting for the crash, and the fucking crash has happened, and I don't get in because I don't know where the bottom's at. It's gambling, baby, gambling, and I suck at gambling. Except blackjack, I'm pretty damn good because, I can figure out stuff. But anyway, I know odds. I don't know. I can't do every fucking thing in life. I gotta find a fucking house that's gonna fit a boat, a captain, Vincent, his fucking dog, an RV. The boat's gotta fit, and all the other fucking things that go on with that. I'm juggling a fucking major real estate portfolio here. I feel like I'm fighting a war every day. I get up in the morning, I'm fighting with this bank, I'm fighting with this broker. It's like fighting a war, making this deal, making that deal, doing this, doing that. Getting back to this, getting back to that, closing deals by the 1031 times out. What else we got?
Matthew, thank you for the $4.99. He said, my father has retired. Dang. I got to take screenshots. I keep forgetting to take screenshots. Let's see. Anyways, let's see. Myreek said, I am a dancer working from home because my go-go bar closed. Any suggestions for additional income?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm 100%
a dancer
serious.
Working from home?
Yes, a dancer
working from home. Well, if you're a dancer working from home and you're marketing, I think you should be making plenty of money where you don't need no extra damn money. I don't know. I mean, extra money. I don't know. Go to Amazon. They're hiring. Amazon's hiring. I heard everybody's freaking hiring right now. It's like they need people to come back to work. So I don't know, but, either increase your marketing at your home business or get out and seek other business that you qualify for. Or go try to go into real estate if you got any money. Hello? You're off.
Go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Anyways, let's get back to Matthew. Matthew said, my father has retired after a successful career. Please tell him Scott Simpson spend that money.
Scott Simpson, spend that money. My father has retired after a successful career. Please tell him, listen, you better spend it while you can before you're too goddamn old. What the hell's the point of old people sitting around with money? They don't do shit. What do you need money for when you're old for? You figure out how much you need to live. That's all you're about to be able to do. I watch all the guys around me there, 30, 20, whatever years older than me. They ain't doing shit. You're just sitting around waiting. You're fucking waiting to die. What the hell you need a bunch of money for? Spend it now while you're young, while you can enjoy it. And maybe if you got kids, get them on the right track. So when you die, you ain't got to worry about them. They got their shit to, set out to help them. But sitting on all the damn money, I'm spending every goddamn time I got. Shit, I'm going to be 70 years old, sitting around, I got money, can't feel like, I don't feel like doing it. Well, what the fuck's the point of all the damn money if you don't feel like doing shit? That's what I feel like telling one guy I know. You're sitting on all this goddamn money if you don't feel like doing shit.
Hello?
Hello, it's Ben. How are you tonight? How can we help you?
I'm doing good. Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. What's up?
Hey, boss, I have a question. So I'm inquiring to buy some raw land, and I just want to know what's the best way to go about it. So, we have the money to purchase land, but we want to bring out utilities and then make a building on there. And then what we're going to do is cultivate marijuana in a area that it's all legal. But the thing is, I don't want to get stuck after we have to buy the land cash and then take out a construction loan or try to get a hard money loan. I'm not really sure the best way to go about it.
Listen, you got to have a plan, okay? Especially you start talking about growing marijuana. Who's going to do all this shit? You going to grow it? Are you going to build these buildings? What are you going to do? Have you ever done it before?
We've been growing. Me and my friend have been growing.
I ain't talking about when you're growing in your closet. Forget your closet.
No, we've been going up in Humboldt County, all legalized. But we grew up down here, so we moved back down here, and then we've just been exploring every option, checking out all these properties.
Where are you going to do it at?
In Palm Springs, California.
Listen, you need to focus on putting together a fucking business plan, you know, and how much it's going to cost to get that grow house or whatever you're building up and running. You need to have a budget. You need to sit down and say, okay, we got this much amount of money. The land costs this much. We're going to need all this equipment. We're going to need to do this. We're going to need to do that. And then you get to the bottom line. What's the big number it's going to take to, because you're not just talking about buying real estate. You're talking about having a plan and all that put together. So what's your plan? Hey, maybe SBA. No, the SBA won't give you a loan. It's federally not legal still.
No. As far as any federal funding, it's not going to work.
Right, so how much money is it going to cost to accomplish the whole fucking growth thing? Let's start with that.
I mean, as far as our projections right now, I mean, it could range anywhere from 300 to 350.
And then how much is the land? Is that included in that, or is that separate?
Yeah, no, the land's included. The land's only about 150.
So you're saying all you need is $350,000 to go into the marijuana business legally?
Exactly.
All right, make sure you contact Rafal and leave me a number. Aaron was sending you to fucking Palm Springs. They got good golf courses there, Aaron. I mean, you'll love it. I mean, they got the best golf courses in the world, I think.
Let's do it.
All right, so, I mean, you need to put how much money you got out of that $350,000 right now?
I mean, I have about 100, and then my partner has about 100.
So you're only short $150,000?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, that's I want to shoot a little bit above that. I want to have some cushion. I don't want to get stuck and then my numbers don't pan out because, I mean, obviously, you know, everything. Just they quote you 5,000, but it's gonna turn out to be 8,000, and everything's gonna be a little more. So I want to have a nice
I'm gonna tell you
cushion.
right now. So you guys got $200,000. How much does the land cost?
150.
150. All right. Can you go out and just go to a bank and tell them, just for beginners, without even bringing in the marijuana into the picture, you know, can you go to a bank and just say, listen, how much down do we need to buy this fucking piece of land? You guys got an income, don't you?
Banks don't give land. Banks don't, because it has no utilities. It's completely raw. No banks will give a loan on it. That's the issue we're running into.
Will the owner do any owner financing for a year or two?
No.
He won't do no owner financing with raw fucking land?
Yeah, he won't owner finance it.
Not even with 50% down?
No. We even talked to him. No, nothing. They don't want to finance a dollar.
Will he lease it to you with an option to purchase?
Nope. No, they want a straight up cash deal, and they don't even want to come down. Like we put in an offer at 100.
Is there any way?
Just to get the ball rolling?
Friggin' way, any possible way, you could buy the friggin' land and get some kind of business started with the other $50,000, just enough to turn a profit?
Yeah, I mean, are you talking about on the actual land?
If you just take your $100,000 and the other guy's $100,000, throw it in there, buy the friggin' land. Can you beat him down anymore? Can you beat him down to $100 quick cash deal?
No, like I said, Ben, we already put an offer in at 100 cash, literally in their account tomorrow, and they didn't want to take it.
All right. So, is there any way you can pay him this $150,000 or less, and then take that $50,000 and start your goddamn grow house?
No, it's not possible. Just
Not
because
possible.
all the licensing and everything, we need to go through the whole process, and you have to bleed for a while.
You need an
That's
investor.
the issue I'm running into.
You need an investor. But I ain't going to invest in nobody unless I see a track record, and you guys can. How long you been in this business of growing?
10 years.
So how come you ain't got the fucking money already to do something like this? 10 years?
Because
You could have sold nickel bags on a fucking street corner and made enough money in 10 years to do this deal.
Yeah, Ben, but you need funds in the bank, not green money cash. It's different.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know. You need an investor. I'm sorry. You need an investor. Find an investor. I bet you if you go online, looking, there's people out there that want to finance guys like you. You know, there's guys that specialize in putting you together with somebody else. You need to go online and find that person that can put you. Go into the marijuana world, okay? Even here in Tampa, we have this little area in Ybor City where all these marijuana businesses are around. You need to get into that world, and you need to go somebody that's in that type of business and get that money out of them. That's what you got to do. That's the only thing I can think of. Sorry. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you, Ben.
Go find an investor. Investor. Crowd, what do they call that? Crowd. Go find a bunch of guys getting high in a crowd and get some crowdfunding, okay? You could be a marijuana crowdfunder. Or crow, is it crow or crowd? Crowd. I don't know why I kept thinking crow funding.
All right. Well,
Bunch of
on that
crows.
note, everybody better hit the like button
We
for
need
this
that.
video at least
Come on.
80, 90% of
Give me
you
the
guys.
not likes. Not like me. How many people not like me? I want to know how many people hate my guts. Hit the not like button. I dare you. And I'll get back at you. I'll not like you back. You not like me. I'll not like you. All right. What else we got? Anybody? Any super chats?
Yeah, we got a bunch of super chats. So Jason, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, I'm an accountant at a real estate company. What do you look for in an accountant at your company? Any advice?
We look for an accountant that knows how to count. You know, we got, I don't know, I leave all that shit to my kid. It's money in, it's money out, and you need the right accountant that understands the real estate business and that really understands, you know, because it's really important because all the money you don't deduct, you got to pay tax on. So you need a damn good accountant that understands expenses and how to, you know, whatever. So, you know, we need to know real estate to be a good accountant in real estate. That's what I think every accountant should be in real estate and then do the accounting in real estate so they understand the real estate. Normally, you know, you don't find that. It's hard. All right, what else you got? And learn how to do 1031s before they go away. Hopefully they won't. What else?
All right. Samuel, thank you for the $4.99. He said, do you think Chicago is a good market for multifamily?
I don't know. I meet people from Chicago, but I'm not there. You got to be there. You got to know what's going on. I see a lot of stuff online. It's a big city. It's just like every other city. You got your good parts, your bad parts. You know, you got to go there and do your homework and verify that whatever you're looking at doing has already been doing and making money. You ain't going to come down there and invent no new wheel. So it's basically copying everybody else. You see other people making money in a certain area of real estate, you jump on the bandwagon. What else? That's what I'm trying to do.
Hurricane Ian, thank you for the $20. He said, going to need some sort of percent or timeshare for that idea about renting out your guest house and rolls. 5 months ago, I said I would rent your rolls and guest house. You said I could use the rolls, but nope, no on the house.
I don't think my wife's going to play ball, all right? You know, and then again, I got enough friggin' problems. Now I'm going to start renting out my part of my goddamn house. Listen, I got to worry about, I ain't got time to do it. I ain't got time for that. But, you know, I thought about it. If shit got really rough and if I needed to make that friggin' mortgage payment and I couldn't, I would definitely do it. Because it would either be rented out or get the hell out. We'll see what she's got to say then. When I tell her, hey, we got to go. We got to go. We're going to rent the trailer right next to our yacht and live in that. What else?
Alex, thank you for the $6.99. He said, at 14, I started saving money for the car. After construction day on site, I took room and made my $95 for 3 hours work every second day.
Very good. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. At 14, I started saving money for a car. All right, you got a car. Construction day on site. You're working on a construction site? You took a broom? You made $95 for 3 hours? Work every second day. It's great. Keep doing it. Maybe you'll get up to 5 days a week. That'll be almost $500 a week, baby. What else we got?
Sean, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, what do you think about franchises?
Franchises are great as you're the owner, and it's a good franchise. You talk about opening one up, you're talking about running a business. You got to go to school, you got to learn the business, you got to invest the money in the franchise, you got to do the fucking build out. You got to hire people to run it for you. They're great, but that's going to be your life. I love to rent the good franchises. You know, if I got a strong franchise like a KFC in a good area that's making money and the guy owns 100 of them, that's a good one as long as they get a good cap rate. Vincent got pissed at me because we couldn't negotiate a good enough cap rate and we didn't buy it. Oh, well, keep looking. What else? Franchise are great if you're the landlord. Otherwise, you know, it's a big major liability and responsibility. But you can't make money. You can do it all.
All right. Solomon, thank you for the $4.99. He said, Ben, you should come speak at an Indiana University Real Estate Club meeting on Zoom. I can set it up with Rafal if you're up for it.
Set it up. You know, if I could help in any way with people in education, go for it. Contact Rafal. Thank you very much. We'll be waiting to hear from you.
All right.
All right?
Yeah, I can. Greg, thank you for the $2.99. He said, Ben, can you yell, Greg, get back to work?
Greg, get back to work! You son of a... What else you got?
Let's see.
You got nothing?
No, I do. Gorilla, thank you for the $4.99. He said, looked upstate like you suggested. I called the lender, but they said property values are too low to lend. Looking to spend $125K. What should I do? He's in Astoria, New York.
You know, I don't know. You must have went. I can't imagine anywhere being values are too low. Well, ask them if you can put more money down. Instead of giving you 20% down, give them 25% down. I mean, what's the matter? The values are too low? Maybe you got to buy more than one property and make it a package for them. I don't know. But keep looking. Go to a different area that's got more population in it. Go to Niagara. What?
Nothing. Raymond, thank you for the $5. He said, Ben, me and my fiance are looking for a house in Long Island. We are pre-approved for $550K and get outbidded on everything. Do you have any advice?
Lower your expectations, I guess. You know, it's funny how we're looking for a house on Long Island. The rest of the world says, I'm looking for a house in Detroit. I'm looking for a house in New York. But if you move to Long Island, you're moving on the island. You're not moving in the island. You're moving on the island. But anyway, you need to lower, you can try to work your contingencies out. If you're getting financing, you got to have a financing contingency. Maybe you can waive some inspections. Maybe you can do something to make your offer better than somebody else's offer. Go quick with some hard money if you're sure you're going to get the loan. Maybe you got to tighten up your terms, baby. Tighten the terms up. That's what you got to do sometimes. Or you got to lower your standards and get something smaller or not the neighborhood you wanted, or find another location. I mean, it's not easy, get a good agent. What else?
Roman, thank you for the $4.99. He said, hi, Ben. Any benefits in getting a real estate license first before getting into real estate investing? Would the knowledge and experience help?
Listen, learning something is always going to help you. Okay, taking a course of principles of real estate, taking a test, it's going to give you an edge off of the guy that didn't do it. Okay, and yeah, you can understand a lot more, especially if you're new to real estate. Plus, you can write your own goddamn offers. You save 3% to 6% on buying a piece of real estate. That helps with your down payment. I was talking to a guy the other day. He's a real estate agent. He wants to buy a house. He wants to buy a house on FHA. It's 3.5% down. You know what he's got to put down? 0.5%. Why? Because he's a freaking real estate agent, right? He buys something for $100,000. He gets $3,000 commission because he's a real estate agent. The FHA loan requires 3.5%. That's how much he's going to buy a house for $100,000 with $500. Okay? I think that's $500, right?
That's right.
3.5, 3,500 on 1,000. He got $3,000 credit. He's got $500. It's practically a no money down deal. So yeah, get your real estate agent license if you can. It ain't gonna hurt. Who knows? It's gonna put you in in the mix. Then you got access to the MLS. You can track it and see the new deals popping up. You can, it's definitely gonna help. It ain't gonna hurt. You hang out with other agents. You hear about deals. You're in the game, baby. Put yourself in the game. Hello, it's Ben. What do you want?
Howdy, partner. So I'm looking to repurpose some plantation land. I do have some slaves coming on the way, and we have a museum park. What do you think is the best?
You want to repurpose an old plantation?
What do you think
Sorry. I don't even think they use the word plantation anymore. Plantation, that's scary. I hate that word. Those are the most evil places ever, was plantations. You know what they should do with their plantation? Take a fucking bulldozer and run it down, baby. Plantation, museum, he said? He's really out there with some balls. Want to do some shit like that. I don't know. I think we're getting away from that type of stuff. I don't know. That's part of history we want to fucking forget already. I mean, we got to remember it, but forget it. People were fucking evil back then. All right. What else we got?
Anthony, thank you for the $4.99. He said, where can I find private money?
Private money? You got to look in private places. I don't know. Private money. There's people out there, and I'm sure with the world being what it is online these days, there's all kinds of way to find private money. You got to make sure the private money are, not, full of shit, wasting your time trying to get money out of you. There are fucking crazy hustlers out there that will tell you they're going to loan you money If anybody out there believes this bullshit, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. If anybody tells you that they're gonna loan you money, but you gotta give them money for them to loan you money, you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Don't believe the bullshit. It's either some guy that's gonna charge you to go out there and look for money, and he wants to make sure he gets paid at least something out of you, but you don't know if he's gonna perform, or it's a scam. All right? There's a lot of, scams are at an all-time high right now. Don't believe the hype. So, there's people out there, but try to find a reputable company, that's offering private money, hard money lenders. They'll go real hard on your ass. They'll go so fucking hard to get in the door, but then if that's what you got to take to get in the door, you do it once, but then the next time you should have made money and you won't have those hard terms. But it's out there. You got to look. I don't lend. I only borrow. What else we got? We got to do this damn deal with these. We got to find the people and get that house. We need $10,000. How much you got so far? We only up to like a few grand. In super chats, we got to raise about $7 more grand to help these people get out of the renting and into the house.
That's right. And you can also, if you want to talk to Ben, you can
you
also.
You people make me come up with that goddamn money. I'm gonna be pissed. I ain't got it right now.
You're talking about the American Dream?
American Dream. And you ain't put out the damn videos to nobody, so nobody even believes your ass. Fucking Pollock. What do we got here? What do you got?
John, thank you for the $2.99. Capiche, thank you for the $2. Will Benny mentor?
You don't need another man to tour you around, okay? Be your own goddamn mentor. Figure out what you can afford to do to get your foot in the door and do it. Whatever your abilities are, money-wise, lending-wise, get an agent, find a deal, decipher the deal. You can't, nobody's going to teach you that. You got to figure out for yourself. Find a deal, find something that can be worth more than what you're paying for. All right? Or something you can do to it to make it worth more. Or something. Mentor. What do you got? I got enough kid tours going around. I can't afford no mentors. I got enough fucking people touring around behind me. What else you got?
Hurricane Ian, thank you for the $5. He said, don't forget about my super chat. We did not.
Don't forget about a super chat. What's a super chat?
It was this one. We
Which
already
one?
read it. The one about renting your rolls and the house.
Oh, yeah. You can go rent a Rolls in Miami for probably $300-400 a day. Go do that and go stay in an Airbnb and live happily ever after. I'll call you back when I'm broke, and then I have to do it. That's basically the real deal. Thank you very much. What else you got?
Giovanni, thank you for the $4.99. He said, I have 133 acres for sale in Panama with natural waterfall. Panama is safe, low crime, and great relationship with the United States.
Number one, Panama is not safe. It has high crime, and they don't have a relationship with the United States. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know Panama, but from the history of it, no, senor. I can't go anywhere out the country anyway if you talk about me personally, because 1031 does not permit it. Panama, my friend spent time there, but he told me some stories I don't want to repeat. But I'm sure what you're talking about is a beautiful, gorgeous place. I don't think people are reaching out right now, going international from this country. That was like something that went on for a long time. A lot of people went there. I think you have to wait for that to come back. So you need to try to figure out what to do with it, build a hotel, something, I don't know, but I'm not investing outside the country right now. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Adios, amigo. Right. What else you got?
Ricky, thank you for the $4.99. He is a small-time investor. He is 34 years old, self-managing 2 units. What's your opinion on the best way to scale to apartments in California?
Get out of California. I mean, California is very expensive and hard to get into. If you got those 2 units and they're making you money and you can pull some equity out of them, and raise some money and find another 2 units, but you're not going to jump into something big. If 2 units is all you can find and all you can afford, then that's all you can do. I did it for many years. I had 2 units here, I had 3 units here, I had 4 units there. I didn't give a damn. Wherever the hell I saw some fat, I went and I ate that fat. That's why I'm fat. What else you got?
John, thank you for the $1.99. JD, thank you for the $9.99. He donated it for a new pack of Newports.
I'm almost running low. I told Matt, if I ever go in this friggin' drawer and I don't find cigarettes in it, at least a minimum half a carton sitting there at all times for reserve, you're fired. That's one thing he'll get fired over. Don't have no fucking Newports in this goddamn drawer, and your ass is fired. What else?
Mark, thank you for the £4.99. Raul, thank you for the $1.99. He said,
Raul!
Yo. He said, yo, what's up, Ben?
Raul! Sounds like the Jewish chauffeur they bring. Raul!
Yeah, he said, yo, what's up, Ben? What happened to Danny?
No comment. Next.
Oscar, thank you for the $2.99. Ben, how do you like your new boat?
My new boat is great. I like being on it, but unfortunately, I got this 65, he just turned 65. I thought he was like a few years older than me, 57, 58, but I didn't know he was 65, and now he's complaining his eye he can't see, and then we had to hire some other kid to drive the fucking boat. I got a captain where I got to fucking hire another guy to drive the boat. At least a nice guy, smart guy. He's trying to help me get hands around the boat. He's trying to fix up all the fuck ups that they screwed me out of and shit that don't work. He's trying to worry about where the fuck we're going to keep it. So, but what am I going to do? It's great boat. He makes us, we have a good time. We go out. And, it's a great experience. And I could say I actually did something I always wanted to do before I died. I die, I'm fine. I got the big fancy fucking house. I got all the big fancy fucking cars. I had the fucking fancy boat. I got a couple of planes. I did it. I'm great. I hit the fucking level I wanted to be when I was a kid. And now I can say I did it. And I'll enjoy it until I go broke. What else?
Mickey, thank you for the $1.99. He said, as marijuana gets more legal, will you ever invest in
Hell
it?
yeah. I mean, I would invest if it's legal. I went out, I've already looked at least 8 to 10 medical marijuana dispensaries here in Florida. I got on planes and gone and looked at them all over the fucking state already. And the smart guy is the guy that cuts the deal with the fucking company that's going to lease it. That's the guy making the big money. Because you can go out and buy a shit box in not such a great neighborhood. They have to make sure, I guess, the city allows it. You can buy those for fucking nothing. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I just figured it out. Fuck, I'm brilliant. I can't tell everybody else still fucking do it too. I figured it out. We got to get a hold of that guy that knows how to clean dirt. We're going to take dirty fucking land we can buy cheap, clean the fucking land, put a fucking decent building on it if there's not one already there, and give it away and beat out all the other guys that are doing business with the medical marijuana guys. Because they're making a fortune. They'll buy a fucking building for $100,000 and they'll get a lease from a medical marijuana guy on it. The fucking building is now with that lease worth $2 million. I kid you not. You can take $100,000 and turn it into $2 million fucking dollars in real estate getting involved with medical marijuana right now. Why? Because they pay twice the rent everybody else does. You know why? Because you can't put them everywhere. So, what else? I just told everybody my plan. Don't come to Florida and fucking do it. Do it in your own goddamn state. What else you got?
Mark, thank you for the £4.99. Ben, how many of your retail stores are empty at the moment?
We just rented the Shoe Carnival out to Aaron's rents. We're waiting for a lease to come in. Thank God, it's $250,000 a month I've been fucking losing. I got 2 small little shitty 1,200 square foot spaces empty in big shopping centers. We just rented out John's Pass to a guy, and then a better tenant came along. I got screwed on that, but oh well, at least I got a tenant. We're actually doing really good in retail. I don't know. I got to check on the gyms. I own a couple of big gyms. I hope the fuck they're paying because they're hurting really bad. What? What do you got?
We got a caller.
Let's say so.
Hey, Ben, it's nice to hear from you, man. I missed your call the first time. I called back, but me and my buddy, we actually worked over at Caterpillar. We're both welders. We're making about 100 this year or whatever. So we're actually doing pretty good for this crap hole of Illinois. But our question was, at least mine. My buddy's got about 30 units or whatever. It's just like he's doing fantastic. He's got over $1 million, net worth. I'm just getting into this, and our question was like the credit line. As far as like we've heard like people getting guided credit lines or like supervised. Is that possible to get more than you actually have equity in your properties? Say you bring a deal that's got, a lot more. It's just a good deal. You bring it to and they'll actually like supervise what you're doing in the thing. Yeah, have you ever heard of that, or is that just something?
You talking about private money, or are you talking about banks giving you credit lines? Which one?
Just an actual bank giving you a credit line, because like when I went in to get mine, closing on the 26th or whatever, and he was like, get a couple underneath your belt, we'll get you a credit line, and then I was talking to my buddy here, he's in the car with me, and it's just like, they do have like a supervised line of credit where it's just like they're watching your every move. You know,
Who? The bank?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done 203 loans, construction loans, and they watched everything I did and gave me the money as I needed it. I mean, whatever relationship you can get with a bank that's going to give you money to get your foot in the door and start doing it, do it. But, you got to accomplish that first deal. Once you do the first deal, then they say, all right, this guy already proven himself. We can trust him again. Do whatever you got to do to get that first deal done. That's your priority. Then they're going to be begging you. Once you do the first deal with a bank, then you kind of got them hooked on you. Now they want to say, oh, shit, we got a fucking customer we can loan money to and make money on. They're going to want, they're going to be coming after you. I got banks calling me every day wanting to loan me money.
Yeah, that's in his case. It's just like he's had like 2 or 3 banks he deals with, and it's just like a couple of them aren't even calling back right now, and it's just like he's got over $1.2 million. And
who's going to do the supervised bullshit for make more? It's terms. It's all about terms. Is there somebody out there? Is somebody out there willing to loan you money, providing they're involved in supervising or some bullshit? You have access to that money.
Yeah. That's. I mean, he's coming over to this bank or whatever. This guy actually kind of knows what we want to do, or what Listen, I mentioned what
it's all about negotiation. If the guy's willing to help you and get part of it and bring in some money to make it happen, to make the deal happen, you sit down and you just whatever the terms are, either you can swallow them or you can't.
Yeah. That's what we've noticed. He's actually bringing all his properties over to this guy, and he's having them,
Listen,
go over all the.
If it works, it works. Just test it out. See if you can do it. Do it.
That's what we kind of been noticing. It's just like, squeaking wheel gets the grease, and, it's the way you present everything to everybody, so. But, yeah, hey, we've been watching your podcast for quite a while now, man, and I've been watching Live for Sale, and really awesome to watch how you guys are blowing up, man.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Good luck. Don't hurt yourself.
Hey,
Wear your helmet.
All right, I'll call you after I get this rehab and let you know how it goes, all right? So
be careful where those sparks fly. All right, good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks again, guys. Bye.
Welder, man. I thought about being a fucking welder when I thought I wasn't going to make it through basic training in the Army. I says, what the fuck am I going to do? If I can't pass this goddamn physical test and all this shit the Army wants me to do, I'm fucking 17 years old. What the fuck am I going to do? Maybe I'll become a fucking welder. And I was fucking laying in my bunk in the Army at 17 thinking about, fuck, I got to run 2 fucking miles under so many minutes tomorrow. If I fucking fail, they're going to boot my ass out of boot camp. And I got to go fucking be a fucking welder with the helmet and the thing. And, the only reason why I thought about being a welder is there was a movie once about a girl that was a welder. You remember? Flashdance. Flashdance made me want to be a welder. What else you got?
Derek, thank you for the $10. He said, how do I get my DTI to look better to the banks? I make $500,000 a year. I have $1 million cash, no debt, but having trouble getting a loan for $4 million on multifamily, even with 25% down.
You need another bank, okay? You might be going to a bank that just wants a little too goddamn much. I was negotiating with a bank today. I won't tell you their name because hopefully they're going to play ball with me. But if one bank don't want to fucking help you, and if you could prove you're making $500,000 a year, which alone will carry the loan, and then you got $1 million, maybe find out what it's going to take. Somebody out there is going to say, okay, we'll loan you the money, but for the first year, we want to have so much in deposits. We want this. We want that. The banks want every goddamn thing in the world when you're trying to do your first big loan. But you got to do it. Or go to another lender that don't want so much, but he's going to charge you a little more interest rate. Sounds like what you need is a professional mortgage broker. I would not be anywhere today borrowing money if the broker, his name was Rich Fishman, right next to Berkeley in Albany, California, 30 years ago, or whatever it was, he handled my loans. He knew what bank to go to. He knew what he could swallow down their throat with my application. He knew what kind of terms he can get me, and he got a fucking point, at least for every loan I did, and he made his money, he earned his money, and he handled the whole thing for me. You need to at least look into a good mortgage broker. If you don't do the loan, they don't get paid. So, do it. And then the banks used to give them kickbacks. So he made money for the bank, and he used to charge me a fee, which I didn't mind, because he got me the fucking deal. He loved me so much, he'd loan me his own fucking money. He saw how good I was. Anyway, that's the story. You need to look into a mortgage broker if you've been getting rejected from banks. All right? They'll find a date. It's like, a dating service. You got to go find the right date. You need to find a professional dating person to help you get matched up with your mate, your bank. What else you got?
Giovanni, thank you for the $4.99. He said He has 30 to 60 grand in savings. What kind of rental property would you buy and why?
Listen, you got 30 to 60 in savings. I don't know where you live. You got to look at everything. Can you buy a house with the money you got? Can you get a loan? Can you buy a cheap house and fix it up and rent it out or sell it? What can you do in your area with that kind of money? The first thing is, how much can you borrow? I'm so sick of telling people, stop worrying about making money in real estate till you know how much money you got to play in real estate. You can't go up to the blackjack table without no goddamn money. So line the money up, see how much you got to work with, and then look at everything. Look at houses. If you found a shitty duplex you can fix up, if you found a condo, whatever the numbers make sense. Real estate is all fucking numbers. Money in, money out. All right? But finding a deal ain't shit. First, you got to have the money to find a deal. Get the money, find a deal, make it happen. I don't give a fuck if you go out and buy a mobile home for $5,000, you fix it up and you rent it out for $500 a month. If the numbers make sense, you do it if that's where you got to start. Maybe you'll go buy with the 60 grand, you'll buy 10 mobile homes in a park. I don't know. But do whatever you can do. Go to the bank, see how much money you can borrow. What else?
Haiti, thank you for the $10. He said, my family has a grow op and based in Oklahoma. I would invest with your previous caller.
You would what?
They have a growing op based in Oklahoma.
All right. Well, go on. What do we got? Twitter or something and find out who that person is, and the person that said it, you find out who they is and contact each other, or go to Rafal and we'll set you guys up together. I don't know. But make it happen. Go to Rafal, and I'll put you guys together. Rafal, can you handle that?
Yes, sir. Ask Ben.
All right, there we go. We
benmall.com.
got somebody willing to help give them the money, and we got somebody willing to do something with the money. All right, very good. We're making a match. I'm a fucking matchmaker here. What do you got?
Michael, thank you for the $5. He said, have you heard of real estate wholesaling business? It's becoming very, very popular.
I'm so fucking desperate now.
What's your thoughts on the business model?
On wholesaling? Listen,
Yes.
Honestly, I always never looked at wholesaling too much. Well, I did a little in California, but he made me work my ass off doing that shit. Anyway, the point is, right now I'm trying to help people like Rafal and Matt and people around me to get off their ass and find some income property. So I've been looking at the wholesalers. But the problem is, they send me these fucking places, right? Before I even got time to go fucking look at them, I'm going to call the guy up. He'll send me something for sale. The same fucking day, he sends me another text saying it's sold. One fucking day is all you got. You can't fuck around the wholesale business, sounds like. You got to be in the game. You got to be ready to put your fucking money down. I'm going to meet with the guy for lunch because this shit moves too fast for me. I need to do some kind of fucking homework. Me and Matt went and drove a fucking place. By the time we left the fucking place, he already sent me a text that sold. So, you got to have your money ready, and it's something to look into, but you got to be hustling with them. With the good deals, I guess. I don't know. In this market, people are buying the shit out of everything. What else you got? Anything?
Yeah, Daniel, thank you for the $20. He's buying up non-performing hotels and repurposing them as micro apartments. Either rent them out or sell them off. Considering the cost of renovations, such as adding kitchens, etc., does it currently make financial sense?
Depends on the asset, and it depends on the location, and it depends on the zoning, and it depends on the parking, and it depends on the cost of fixing the unit up. Are you going to take 2 fucking rooms and put them together and make a decent room? Or the room is big enough? I mean, there's a lot of factors. It's like all these things have to come together for a deal to work. What do you think? I'm not sitting around I'm doing it, but I'm renting it by the fucking month because, that process of changing the zoning and then you got people bringing in furniture. You can't it's very hard to run an apartment building and a hotel at the same time. It's a fucking major project. I'm trying to do it. I got people looking at buying my hotels that want to do it, but there's a lot of factors involved, and it's like all the stars have to align if you're into horoscope shit, okay? All the stars got to align, and that's what'll make it a successful project. You can't pay too much for the hotel. I'm trying to maybe keep it running as a hotel and, do some month-to-months, and that's what we got Paulie working on. But the fucking Super Bowl, you think would be a great thing coming to town. It kind of upset the whole goddamn thing because people pay a fortune for the rooms of the Super Bowl. My life is a fucking wreck. If I try to do one thing, something else comes to fucking hurt me. So, it's a juggling act. But you can do it. You got to find the right deal. You can go find a beat-up hotel for $10,000 a door right now if you really wanted to. What do you got?
We got a caller.
Hello?
We got a caller. We have a caller. Rafal, please answer my call. Somebody Messessa. Is this JT Messessa?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Who are you?
My name's Andrew. I live in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
All right.
I just bought I bought a house 5 months ago. I did 5% down. It's a 3-bedroom, single-family home, right? So the purchase price, $65,000. My bank appraised the house for $75,000. So I got a tenant, and right in the first month, she's been living in one of my bedrooms for 4 months, and my mortgage monthly payment is $491. She's been paying me $400 a month rent each month on the first of the month. So she's about to move out because she heard gunshots in my neighborhood. Doesn't feel safe in the house.
All right, so is she getting a bedroom by herself, or do you got privileges to go in and share it with her?
Yeah, so I got to get new tenants in here, basically.
All right, so you got to go find. What do you need to do? You bought a house, and you're living in one of the bedrooms, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're living in one of the bedrooms, and who else? You got 3 bedrooms. You got you. Who's in the second bedroom?
Yeah, I got one person.
Who's in the
Just
second
one
bedroom?
other tenant.
You have another tenant in the other bedroom?
Yeah, and she's about to move out.
What about the third bedroom?
Oh, it's empty. I'm looking at filling it, right?
Renting it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're in a whole market of your own of rooms to rent. All right, you're going to have to go online and go and advertise it as shared housing, and you got to get out there and market it and look for a person that's looking for that type of living situation. I mean, it's a market out there for it. People that don't want to rent their own place and just want a room to stay in, and if it's a decent person, you get along with them. It's like student housing. I had 4-bedroom apartments. I had to make sure every one of those fucking 4 bedrooms were rented for me to make money. You got to get out there and find some people to fill those bedrooms up if that's what you want to do. Go online, start marketing it. Go on fucking Craigslist, room to share, anything you can.
Okay. So for credit score, what do you look for as like a minimum credit score? Like
you should look at the credit report. If somebody owes a shitload of if they can prove to you they got money coming in every month, okay, and what their expenses are, you'd want to know in the application, and then you got to make sure, look at the credit report. If it's for medical or student loans, you might cut them a break, but, you got to look at their credit, just look at the score, look at the detail of it. But I would think, that tells you the whole story. I don't know, anywhere in the 600 to 700 should be okay, but you better verify their income, and you better get some kind of background check on them. You better do a criminal check. Hell yeah, you better do a criminal check if they're living in your fucking house with you at 2 o'clock in the morning, knocking on your fucking bedroom door wanting to kill you. You better do a fucking criminal check. You better do every kind of check you can. If I had a stranger moving to my fucking house, holy shit. Well, my wife was pretty rough. I don't know. I lived through her. I can live through anything. All right. Well, listen, get those fucking rooms filled if that's what you need to do. All right? Go advertise them. Start meeting people. Interview them. And then do what you got to do and get them filled now.
And for income,
and tell the neighbors to stop fucking shooting.
3 times rent for income, you'd say? Or 2.5 times rent?
It depends, It depends on their lifestyle. I used to cut a break to people that were really poor that only 2 times the rent because I felt like I knew what their bills were. I knew what their expenses were. I knew what their lifestyle was. I'd take a chance on them. It depends. But traditionally the book would probably say 3 times your rent. Your income should be 3 times your rent. But that's gross, too. Look at the gross, and you got to get a feel for people. Please do a fucking criminal check, credit check, all that shit before you let somebody fucking have access to your house. All right?
And what do you think about disability? Would you rent to someone on disability?
As far as their disability ain't something that's going to interfere with your life. What are you going to do if they fucking start thinking that somebody's trying to kill them in the middle of the night and, and they're nuts? I don't know. You got to check people out. You're talking about a very personal thing now. You're living with these fucking people. And with students, it ain't too bad because all the students are the same. They all want to do the same shit, and party and go to school and all that. They all got the same lifestyle. You're talking about somebody may have a different lifestyle to you. It's all about the lifestyle. The guy might come home one night and he's Roger. He might come home and he's Rwanda the next night. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. You got to be prepared, which is okay as long as you can live with it. All right. Have a good time. Go rent those rooms out. Rent them to some good-looking girls. Have a party house. Contact flight attendants. What do you got?
Let's see. Zane, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, do you think the economy will collapse anytime soon?
You know, I don't want to be running around here saying the sky's falling, the sky's falling. I'm not some fucking Chicken Little. You know, it could happen at any time. Be fucking prepared, okay? Have it in the back of your head. At any time, I got to have my shit prepared if whatever the hell goes crazy. Who the hell knows in this world? You know, luckily, even with the worst things happening with COVIDs and all this shit, I'm surprised the whole fucking country ain't shut down. But it ain't. It's still moving. It's still making money. Real estate's still overpriced. Interest rates are still low. So it seems like we're really at a point in life where nothing can stop people from just wanting to fucking be people. You know, nothing's going to shut human beings down. We're fucking strong. We're tough. You know, we lived through Trump. Now we're going to live through Biden. Who the fuck knows? We got a bunch of old geezers running the country, you know. Anyway, be prepared is all I got to say. I can't predict the future. If I could, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. I'd be in Hawaii on a big yacht. What else you got?
Life of Ryan, thank you.
You believe
for
it's
the
50
€5.
fucking degrees in Florida? That's a fucking crime. I had to wear every room has fucking heat in this house but my office. You know why? You know why my office don't have fucking heat? Because the census, some idiot put all the fucking sensors. It's a 2-story office. All right, you put the sensors up there, heat rises. So upstairs, the sensors think it's fucking 80 degrees. Down here, I'm fucking freezing. What else you got?
Life of Ryan, thank you for the €5. He says, Ben, you got to retire in Thailand. You have a good time.
No, thank you. Me no go Thailand. My boat was built in Taiwan. Thailand. No, me married. Me no go Thailand. That'll be my happy ending if I go to Thailand in many ways. What else you got?
Spiff, thank you for the $4.99. Kenton, thank you for the $5. Ben, do you own any self-storage units? General options? I mean, general opinions. I'm not sure if the market is saturated here or if it could stand another facility.
It's like everything else. Supply and demand. You know, I don't own any. I thought about it. I never really researched it. It's a great business, but I'd rather run the goddamn thing than, you know, I mean, I could buy them and then be the landlord, but, I mean, opening one up is great if you do it in the right place. You got to do your homework. You got to go somewhere people need to put shit away and store it because they have small places to live. Urban areas, people around businesses that need storage. It's all supply and demand. Do your homework. Find a storage broker professional who only sells storage facilities. They're out there. Are we still here? Mm-hmm. We're still here. We ain't making no money today to help this freaking house we got to help these people buy. You know, you guys suck.
And please, if you can.
I'm going to have to come out of my pocket, all that goddamn money. What else we got?
Michael, thank you for the $4.99. He said, tell us a story about how a business partner screwed you over.
I haven't had many partners. They didn't really screw me over because when somebody screws me over, they're screwing themselves. If you screw me over and I cut your ass off, it's your fucking loss, not mine. I don't need nobody. They need me. You know, and together maybe we can work together and do something. I've had guys make $1 million off of me and run away. 2 guys did that in my career. Well, one guy had to chase away. But one guy, you know, I mean, that's life, you know. But it's best not to have partners if you don't need them. If you don't need a fucking partner, don't have one. All right? You run the show. You make all the money, you know, and everything's on your shoulders. And you ain't got nobody to answer to. What else? But I don't know. If I did partners, people I did shit would screw me over. I feel sorry for them. I actually do. I say, what a fucking idiot. You're not gonna have Ben Mallah in your fucking life anymore. You're a fucking idiot. Because I'm a great person to have in your life, you schmuck. But that's life. You gotta get around people you can get along with, and you can depend on, and are loyal, and don't screw you over. What else?
Christian, thank you for the $5. Scott, thank you for the $19.99. He said, being tough in negotiations and transactions has worked wonders for me. Ben, how did you develop your brash personality, and has it ever backfired?
Yes, it could backfire because, you know, you got to deal with every situation and every person differently, okay? You know, people no matter what, with all the computer shit and all this technology, people are still human, all right? And if you come across a human that has a certain type of personality, believe me, I'll go and walk on fucking eggshells, besides my wife, for a lot of people when I have to. You know, you can't be a big mouth tough guy and all that bullshit all the time. Sometimes you gotta get in and kiss ass. That's what Trump's problem was. He didn't know when to kiss some fucking ass and be nice. You know, sometimes you gotta take the approach that's gonna give you the ultimate solution. And believe it or not, being nice and being very friendly gets you a long way with some people. Depends on the personality. Some pricks you gotta fight with because they just want to fight. You know, and the more you fight, the better deal you get out of them. It's like, you know, that's what they want. They want you to beat them up a little, you know? I don't know. You got to treat every human being as a different type person because they're different. Everybody's different. So, you know, you got to take a different approach. It's not the same approach all the time if you really want to get ahead in life. You're not going to walk into a fucking bank if you ain't never borrowed money. Hey, yeah, give me some fucking money. And they ain't going to give you shit. Unless you got a gun, and then you don't want to do that because then you go to jail. What else?
Gigi, thank you for the 2222 some kind of currency. I don't know what that is, but
CHF, crypto housing financing. We are developing a global social economy for gamers and content creators in Switzerland. And we are looking for investors. Maybe your only kids want to check it out. Rafal plays games. He plays all day. Rafal, respond to that, and that's a question you want to contact Rafal at our website. What? Say Black Lives Matter and hang a black block or flag, Ben, or else we will protest you. Listen, Black Lives Matter because my son's half black, so of course Black Lives Matter. Everybody's lives matter. And black people have been screwed over ever since they've been brought to this country and kidnapped? Yes. Should there be ways to help them out and try to get them to be part of society like everybody else? Yes. Are we doing that? No. That's the problem. Fix the problem. You know? If we got problems with, race, then let's fucking deal with it. Let's improve all the schools. Let's help people instead of just fucking criticizing them. You know? And the same people that don't like blacks are the same people that brought them here. Same white cracker ass people, you know? I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, black lives do matter. Jewish lives matter. Everybody's lives matter. Polacks even matter. How do you like that, Rafal? Even
Love
fucking
it.
Polacks matter. You see them protesting in Russia, all your comrades? Protesting against Putin.
That's
They
in
better not
Russia.
fuck with Putin. Why would the guy, they tried to kill him and poison him. He leaves the fucking country, goes to Germany. Why the fuck does he go back to Russia? As soon as he go back to Russia, they lock him up. I mean, I would have told you. You can't piss Putin off and come back in and say, oh yeah, everything's fine. What are you, stupid? Anyway, I don't know. We don't know how lucky we are. As crazy as this fucking country is, I've been to all these other countries, not Russia. I ain't got the balls to go to Russia. We got it good, believe me, because it could be a lot worse. These other countries, they run them on fear. Russia is run by fear. China, they run by fear. Where the fuck is Alibaba at? Alibaba around? What happened to poor little Alibaba guy?
Well, actually, I don't know.
You don't know. Nobody knows. And another guy, I heard they just fucking poisoned him. They live off of fear. They run their countries based on fear, controlling the masses of people. We don't live like that. I can sit on this fucking thing and say whatever the hell I want. Well, kind of. They will kick me off of, what's the name of this thing we're doing? YouTube? You know, they'll shut down Ben Mallah. I don't like what he said. We control everything everybody says. You know, give me a break. If you're going to have this type of fucking system, you're in business to provide the system. You're not here to question what the fuck we say. And if somebody don't like this channel, goodbye, go away. You know, it's like everything else. You pick and choose what you want to watch and listen to. If you want to listen to crazy fucking idiots, then listen to crazy fucking idiots. It's on a different channel. You go to the crazy fucking idiot channel and you listen to crazy fucking idiots. If you don't listen to it. Jack Ma, that's his name. Jack Ma! It's not Jack Ma, it's Jack Ma! Poor little Jack Ma, where the fuck's he at right now? Somebody find out where little Jack Ma is. They probably got him shoved in a fucking closet somewhere. He wouldn't take up a big one. He can live in a walk-in closet. That guy's so short. What else we got?
Chris, thank you for the $1.99. He said, please explain more about renting to marijuana growers.
I don't know about renting to growers, okay? All I know is when they grow it and they sell it to these companies, and these companies open up the dispensaries are good investments, except you're not going to find easily a bank to loan you money on it. But they're out there, baby. There's some banks that are saying, if it's legal here, then it's legal. Not every bank will. Smaller bank might. Depends. Look into it. There might be private lenders out there. But all I can tell you is that's all I know is renting the retail part of it. I don't know about growing shit. I couldn't grow a friggin' tomato. What else?
Tyler, thank you for the $4.99. He said, so is Aaron going to run a hotel like Vincent, or is he your replacement?
I don't know what Aaron's going to do. He ain't even made it into a good high school yet. Waiting to find out they'll even let him in. I don't know. It's up to him. We'll see what he does. Maybe he won't have to work and he'll just say, fuck it, I ain't got to work. Hey, my father's dead. There's enough money laying around to have a good time, and that's it. I don't know, but he better watch out for his mother, because without me around, she's going to need all the help she can get. All right, what else you got?
Ali, thank you for the
He'll be driving her to the clubs when he's older and I'm dead. All right, what?
He said, Ali, thank you for the $1.99. He said, what do you think of Israel's illegal occupation?
I don't know. Israel is always illegally occupying something. I mean, I don't understand the Middle East, Fight. There's always an illegal occupation. There's always a fight going on. Why don't people just stop fucking fighting? For what? All right, be fair. You sit down here, you sit down there. All right, what do you want? Find a fucking meet, a line in the middle, goddammit. We ain't got time for this shit. All right? Well, draw a fucking line in the middle where you're happy, everybody lives happily fucking ever together, practice whatever fucking religion you want, and leave me the fuck alone. Everybody needs to leave everybody alone. All right? All this shit fighting, illegal, this, and, I don't know. I don't live in the Middle East. I won't even go back to the Middle East. I went to fucking Dubai once, and that was enough for me. Assalamu fucking alaikum, baby. What else you got?
Jamie, thank you for the €5. Hey, Ben, love from Portugal. I'm taking a degree in economics. Do you think it will be helpful to get into real estate?
Are you going to stay in Portugal? I don't know. Is there money to make in real estate there? I mean, typically there's money to make in real estate everywhere. If you're, I would think. People always need a place to live. You always need real estate. So, I don't know, but it's good to learn as much as you can about everything. What was this thing? I can't see it now. He's going to school for what? Economics. I mean, yeah, economics, everything's tied together when you think about it, but economics means what? Money? I don't know. I didn't went to fucking high school. But, learn everything you can about how money works. This way you can be a diversified person, learn real estate, try to do it all, find out what you really like, and then do more of that. Okay? And let that be the driving force in your life, and then you're still doing this and that and this and that. All right, good luck to you in Portugal. Adios. Portuguese. How is Portugal next to Spain? But Portugal's got their own fucking language. They fuck their goddamn Spanish. We got our own language. Portuguese. They purposely had their own language, so when the Queen of Spain wanted to tell them some shit, no comprende. We speak Portuguese here. Go take that Spanish shit somewhere else. What else? Fucking Spain, they controlled the world at one time. They were evil. Do you realize, honestly, am I right or wrong? Somebody tell me. Before there was any Latin countries, the Spain came and made Latin countries.
Chad, tell us.
Did they invade everything and pick on the poor Indians and make Mexicans and make Latin Americans? I don't know. That's history. I never went to that class. But common sense tells me they went around with their boats. They hit all these fucking islands. They fooled around with all the natives. They made a version of Spanish and Indian, and that's how we got Latin America. All right, what else? Spain is some tough motherfuckers that go around the world and do some shit like that. Hey, they chased my family out in 1400s. They didn't want to convert to Christianity. You get killed. They hang you. Well, that's why my family left, and they hung and hid all over the countries. What else?
Joseph, thank you for the $2. Bulletin Motorsports, thank you for the $2 as well.
Bullet Motorsports. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's see. Blaine, thank you for the $5.
It's getting hot in here. I'm taking a sweater off. That's about all I'm taking off. Otherwise, it would be a horror show. Holy shit. Oh, it's a shirt. It's made out of fucking Gulf nylon bullshit. Makes you fucking hot. What else you got? Empty my ashtray. Now, what else you got? What's up, MFFFFFF? I'm a real estate agent in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Buy something here. I can help anyone in the country. Yeah, Fayetteville. Where are you? Next to Mayberry? No, Fayetteville, that's where the armed forces, isn't that like, what's going on with this?
I'm putting it back.
When they jump out of the planes, airborne. You should go into Airbnb airborne. Airborne Airbnb. For all the airborne people that want to stay somewhere. Good luck to you. Get out there and find some customers. Sell some real estate. And go work your own town. Don't get on my channel trying to get people coming to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now, good luck to you. I ain't going there. I want to visit. I definitely want to visit. I heard North Carolina's a beautiful place in the mountains with lakes and all that good shit. I want to go in some water where there's nothing in it that's going to fucking hurt you or attack you. You know, some safe water. What else?
Lewis, thank you for the $9.99. I'm thinking about buying a triple net property. I have 50 grand cash and improved land worth just over 100 grand in South Carolina. 60 grand year salary. Where should I start? Take a loan against land or what?
Listen, you need to get your hands on as much cash as you can, right? And then it's going to be a down payment on something that's going to give you possibly 15% safely return on your money on a triple net deal. All right, like a 7-Eleven, like an auto parts store, like a fucking donut shop, something you know ain't gonna fail, whatever, a good business. But you know, for every million, they're gonna want 200 grand. I saw some deals, they're coming down. Dollar stores, and believe it or not, dollar stores in the boondocks make money. Why? Because they're in the fucking boondocks and there's nowhere else to go. All right, look at dollar stores in the boonies, and you can, you know, verify the business income. But typically, they make money, and they're a good long-term safe investment because that area ain't going to develop, and who knows, forever, if ever. And the dollar store's the only place for them to go. Dollar General's, a million of them out there, but you're going to need, you know, whatever. You can find one for $500,000. You're going to need 100 grand. So there you go. Take the loan, sell the land, borrow against it, do whatever you got to do. Do what you can do with the money you got. What else? Fat Cat Tavern, Largo. Shout out to Fat Cat Tavern, Largo. I never heard of where's Fat Cat Tavern at. I don't know, but I don't know if I go to a place called Fat Cat Tavern. I'm going to go check it out. I'm coming over there. I'm going to see what the fat cat looks like. You better have tequila or else my wife ain't drinking. What do you got?
Anyways, travel, thank you for the $5. What is the average asset to debt ratio of the most established real estate guys?
What? What is the average asset to debt ratio of most established real estate guys? I don't know. My debt ratio, I don't really even understand debt ratio that much, except my son does, but I know I never exceed it. But I don't know. What's my debt ratio right now? Get back to me on that one. Call or file. That's over my head. I have to do some homework on that one. You want to know about debt ratio? Ask a fucking banker. All I know is it's something I got to meet every month to make sure the property makes enough money to pay the mortgage. That's the outcome, what they're worried about. As far as specific numbers, you know, I don't know. What?
What?
What do you got? Wake the hell up.
Moishi, thank you for the $10.
Moishi, forget that.
Philip.
Moishi.
Philip, thank you for the $2. Ben, I'm 26 and don't understand where money comes from.
Money comes from a chicken, a goose that lays eggs. Where's money come from? And money is the system. It's a machine that's working, you know? The government issues money out. People loan each other money. It's a big fucking machine. Don't worry about where it comes from. Find out where the hell to find it and generate some. I don't know, you know, where it comes from. It's an economy. You know, we're all part of the economy. The money's flowing around, and the government makes more when they want to, and we're all part of this big game called Monopoly. What? What do you got?
Let's see. Juan Carlo, thank you for the $4.99. He said, on average, what % of your own money do you put towards a loan? And do you also get a loan to renovate the building?
It depends on your situation. I try to put down as little money as possible eventually in any property. The whole goal is to have as little as your money in the deal, okay? But if you're going to buy something to fix it up or whatever, typically a commercial property is 20% down. You know, residential, of course, you can do these other loans, 3.5%, 5%, 10%, 15%, depending on your credit. But, you know, and then to have 203 loans, you can buy something and fix it up with fix some money that comes along with the loan. Go see a banker and see what they can offer you. Hello, who's there?
What's up?
What's up? What's up? Come on, what do you got for us?
This is Marley Kazarian from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
You ever been up there?
Never been there. I haven't even been to Old Hampshire.
Live free or die, tax free. What are you talking about?
All right, I'll be there. What's up? What do you got for us?
Well, I'm having a problem with some of my tenants with the COVID. I got an 18 unit and I got about 4 people. that haven't paid rent in about 3 to 4 months, and you can't do evictions here up here in New Hampshire because of COVID.
Listen.
So these people, I'm losing probably about, let's see, about $4,000 a month just on tenants not paying.
You want me to tell you what happened to me in my story real quick? You want to know how I dealt with it? Okay, this is what happened. I go to a goddamn building. I tell them I want to see the balance dues. My son shows me a paper of a building that's supposed to make $100,000 a month, and it was only bringing in 75. I'm losing $25,000 a month. I threw a fucking fit. I got the goddamn manager. I sat her down. I was nice to her. And I said, listen, lady, you go and you knock on every one of these goddamn doors face to face. And you see, before you do that, get on that computer and find out every goddamn possible agency. I don't care if it's a church. I don't care if it's the city, the county, the state, the fucking feds. You find them the goddamn rent money. There's assistance out there. Salvation Army. Believe me, there's money out there to help people pay rent if they're going to get evicted. But it's all about the management. She did what I told her to do. She went to every fucking apartment and she helped the people. She had to make phone calls, whatever it fucking took. She did her job. She got involved and she ended up getting everything but like $5,000. All right. So, I'm telling you now, it's a weird situation. We can't just say, okay, tenant, pay me the rent and get the fuck out. We can't do that. It's not their fucking fault. And we need to kind of do what we can to make sure they're doing everything they can to get every fucking dime of help that's out there. You yourself need to Google your area and just type in COVID rental assistance and see what the fuck comes up. And then
I've done that, Ben. I've done that.
There's no
Is there any way I can write this off on taxes or what? I mean,
listen, taxes are based on the money you collect. It's just money you ain't going to pay tax on because you didn't collect it. Taxes are strictly money in, money out. And whatever's left, you pay tax on. If you don't make money, they don't give a fuck. Well, you could try to get a PPP loan, but I don't think you have a lot of employees. Sure that there's no agencies out there that are helping people with rental assistance? Did you contact the local housing authority? Did you contact the Red Cross?
I work with Section 8 and everybody.
You contacted everybody, every church?
They're screwing landlords right now.
Well, what about...
I don't get it.
And all these people... There's no way these people can apply to get any damn money right now. Nowhere.
Well, I've got a little bit here and there, but it doesn't pay the full rent. So
whatever you can get your hands on.
I kind of feel bad for these tenants because they're going to owe thousands of dollars, and I'm going to have to evict them, and then
well,
going to go on their credit score.
Let me tell you something. I hate to tell you this. We're getting fucked right now, okay? But you know what I had to do for goddamn billion-dollar companies on the stock market? I had to give them I had to waive some fucking rent so they wouldn't leave. Look at the situation I'm in. The guy goes to me, he says, he owes me $50,000. He says, well, how about you save, we don't pay 20 of it, and then the other 30 I owe you, we're going to pay it off in payments next year when all this shit blows over. That's how bad my life is. That's how fucking bad my life is right now. I got to give up rent.
What do you think about Biden signing over 40 executive orders and getting rid of all the gas industry? How much do you think gas is going to go up to?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't get in there and do too much stupid shit that's going to fuck everything up worse. Right now, we're in a fucking war. I got empty hotels. You can't pay your fucking, you're losing money. So now you can't spend money. You got bills to pay. You got mortgage. You got taxes. You got insurance. You got maintenance, and now you ain't getting no fucking rent. It's a sad situation. He needs to get off his ass and release some money to these people so they can pay their fucking rent. That's what he needs to do right now. Fuck everything else. He should be worried about gas.
Hey,
fuck the
Ben,
gas.
how much game stock did you buy?
He's 78 years old. He's full of fucking gas. 78-year-olds are always going around farting all over the place. He needs to stick the gas. Keep the gas in his fucking ass.
He's been in office for 50 years, and now he wants to do something? Come on,
all
man.
All he's going to do is let all that gas out. That's all he's going to do.
How much game stock did you have?
I ain't got time for that shit, man. I ain't got time. I don't know. That's a new generation. I'm not in that game. Right now, I'm trying to stay alive, keeping my hotels open, and keeping my apartment buildings from fucking paying their bills. So people I don't know. It's serious. There he is. He's on TV now. All right, good luck to you. But try to find the money and try to wait out the storm. Go to the bank. Tell them you need some fucking help on your mortgage. Okay, go to the utility companies, go to all the people you got to pay, and now you got a story to cry to you. Now you got to go out there and cry. I had the lady in my office calling the fucking water company, the electric company, the gas company, every fucking body, trying to give me a fucking little time on the money I owe them. I'm not kidding.
Hey, Did you ever end up selling your wife's Mercedes?
My wife has a Ferrari and a Porsche.
The white one, right?
Yeah, white Ferrari. No, she ain't giving up shit, and she ain't getting a new one. So we're in the fucking hold pattern right now.
I love that video where she's like, "You didn't drive it because you can't fit in it."
That's right. All right, good
Hey,
luck to
Ben,
you.
hey, man, I'm trying to quit smoking, man. I'm smoking 2 packs a day, man. What should I do?
I'm smoking 3. With fucking COVID, I'm smoking 3. I'm going to die of cancer instead of COVID. All right, good luck to you. Take care, but, get out there and do what you can to make it stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. What else? We dead? We're over? What? What's the story? You couldn't make no money to help these people with their fucking down payment barely? We need money to help these people. I got to fucking pay it. I'm going to take it out of something you want. I had a nerve. Can we get tickets to the Super Bowl?
Oh, my
They're
God.
fucking $8,000. You better go watch up in a fucking parking lot in our goddamn shopping center and park cars over there. Stop worrying about going to the fucking Super Bowl and go park some goddamn cars for $50 a spot.
I wish.
That's what you're going to be doing during the Super Bowl. You're going to be watching the Super Bowl on your friggin' phone. What else?
Wish I could go to the Super Bowl. Those tickets are crazy though.
All right, what else? You got any chats? You got any
Philip,
calls?
thank you for the $2. What is the FED and are they
Fed,
hiring?
baby,
Oh yeah, the Fed.
fucking
And what are
Fed.
they hiring?
What is the Fed?
Oh, and are they hiring?
Who, the Fed? Federal Express? The federal government? I don't know. I ain't even been fed yet. I'm waiting for fucking dinner. I don't know what he means, FED. Well, call him up, whoever the Fed is, and ask him, hey, are you hiring? What else?
Jonathan, thank you for the $4.99. Sup, Ben? Did you hold any positions in GameStop?
No,
last week?
I didn't have any. I did not play the game, okay? I couldn't just jump into a game, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, all right? Whatever the fuck they're doing, go on, whatever. I don't know, good or bad. All they're doing is the same shit the fucking stock market does, okay? Everybody was betting on these companies to go bankrupt, and they make all this money because the stock went down, and I've had that happen to me. I've done it. I've fucking short stocked something once, and the fucking thing went to zero, and I lost it all. So these people here are raising the fucking price up, fucking with Wall Street. I mean, that's the life today. People got the capability of doing some shit, they're gonna do it. What? I know I'm a cheap bastard. I love you. By stunks. What the hell is a stunk? Don't sound like something I want to buy. Too close to the word stink. What the fuck's a stunk? You know what a stunk is, Smunk?
Nope.
Nope. All right, look it up. Google stunk, Arafal. What do you got? Ben, call me. You never call me. Saeed Al-Aviv. I leave you alone. All right. I sold a building to a guy named Saeed once, poor guy. He came into the hood. He thought he could handle it. He couldn't handle it. He was afraid to go to his own fucking building, I swear to God. I had to buy the building back for half of what he paid me. Hey, he said, I can't go to the building. The tenants will kill me. Well, why the fuck you come in the hood if you couldn't handle the tenants? Shit. All right, what do you got? Nothing?
I'm Dio. Thank you for the $2. What's the volume of crops I need to buy a farm? I don't know.
Talking to somebody else, what's the volume of crops I need to buy a farm? You got me on that one. Talk to the crop guy. Contact Rafal. Maybe he can hook you up. What else you got?
John, thank you for the $2. He had a stock tip for you.
Ticker, BFT, merging with PaySafe, 3 times dollars. Write it down, BFT. Let's do some gambling, baby.
Shaw, thank you for the $2.99. Ben, have you bought any new stocks?
Express Spa. I don't even know. I wouldn't invest in a spa right now with COVID and all that shit. But no, I ain't bought nothing. I've been too busy trying to satisfy my 1031, find a fucking place in this boat to park so I can stop being a schmuck paying rent on Vincent's house and a fucking piece of water for the boat to be sitting in the trailer park. That's costing me money. I should own something on that where I could benefit from. And I ain't been playing the stocks. I'm waiting for somebody to get in here and help me. I got a friend coming. Hopefully we'll do some day trading, have some fun, and make some money. What else? Who knows where it's going now? It's going up, it's going down, blah, blah, blah. What else? Up, Russia court orders Alexei Navalny to 2.5 years in prison. Well, he's lucky he's alive. Shit, I don't know if he's going to stay alive 2.5 years in a Russian prison. I feel sorry for him. Putin's got a fucking hair. I would not want to be in his shoes right now. Now they're protesting in the fucking streets. It's crazy, man. We're lucky to be here, boy. What else?
Let's see. Ari, thank you for the $5. If you're an 18-year-old out of school with $100 in your checking account, what would be your next move?
You need a job. All right, if you're 18 years old, You know, I mean, I went in the military, but I went in there, that's because I didn't have money. I went in there because I was getting in trouble, you know. But you're 18 years old, you got to make some money. If you're not in school and you ain't got no student loans and helping you pay way through school, and that's not for you, then you need to get a job, okay? Find any job to get some income to take care of yourself and get a base in your life and try to figure out what you want to do with your life, okay? And then just go for it. But right now, you need to have some stability in your life. Food, rent, whatever. You know, find any job. I used to work any fucking job I had to when I was 17, waiting to go in the Army. I worked in fucking junkyards. I worked in a stupid farm store with drive-through. I didn't care as long as I had some money in my pocket to eat and basic necessities. Start there. Learn how to take care of yourself. What else?
Chuck, thank you for the $10. We're in Bozeman, Montana. We are freezing. You got an extended stay place for me and my daughter and our pup for a few weeks. Need a pool, solid Wi-Fi. Clearwater would be super cool.
You think you're freezing? It's 55 degrees today here. Listen, you got a pool. You got a pup. I don't know. How big's the pup? Don't come here with no goddamn Rottweilers and shit and Doberman pinchheads or whatever. Anyway, call the Clearwater Beach Hotel. It's located at 504 South Gulfview Boulevard. Talk to Stephanie, the manager, and see if she can accommodate you at a good rate. That's right across the street from the beach. I mean, that's the best place I can see if you want to have somewhere nice weather and all that shit. Otherwise, you got 3 hotels in Tampa. You can contact Paulie. We'll put that information out. But I don't know, that's more of an urban type area. You know, call Clearwater Beach Hotel right away or go to Orlando. Orlando's even hotter. All right, call the 4 Point Sheridan at 5905 I Drive. Talk to Brenda. All right, rent a room. Hang out in Orlando. Beautiful weather, a lot of stuff to do. All right, go to Fort Lauderdale. Talk to Vincent. Cypress Creek, Sheridan Suites. All right, please come on down. What else we got?
Justin, thank you for the $4.99.
Contact Rafal. I'll give you more information. We'll have plenty of time to talk on the phone about it.
Let's see. Ed, thank you for the $9.99. Hey, Ben, call me. He sent a message. Paul? Contact him. Justin, thank you for the $4.99.
Contact Raval. You want to talk to me, you got to go to Raval. He's got to make an appointment. You got to check my schedule. He's got to go through a whole bunch of hoops. Go to benmallah.com. Consult with Ben. I'm happy to sit on the phone. I don't just sit there for 10 or 15 minutes. I'll sit there as long as you got a problem until I find that I've told you everything I could possibly think of to help you. So get a hold of benmallah.com. Get a hold of shop. And then, what is it? Consult with Ben. Talk to Rafa. He'll plug you in. And I'll be totally free to discuss whatever the hell you want. Let's do it. And the money's going to a good cause. We got to check and see how much we got. We only got like a few grand. Not even. What else? We need 10 grand to help these people get into this new house. American Dream. What do you got? Hey, Ben, college senior at FSU. Your brothers went to FU. Majoring, see, I don't even know. I wrote majoring. Majoring in real estate and RMI. What do you believe is the best way to get into commercial real estate? You're a senior in FSU. Hurry up and graduate, get that degree, and try to go and get around people doing what you want to do. You know, it could be working at a firm, you know, that's owning or managing commercial real estate. Get an entry position there. Get around people doing what you want to do. That's the only way you're going to get in the game. All right? And then you try to save money, and you never know who you're going to meet, what opportunities are going to come your way. Surround yourself in the commercial real estate market. All right? It's hard to be a salesman. Maybe they'll pay you a small salary. You get with a big sales team if you want to do sales. Get with a management team, a company if you want to do management. Get with a developer if you want to learn about development. Get your foot in the door where you can and you want to grow. What?
All right. Alex, thank you for the $10. Ben, can you say Alex loves you, Aline?
Alex loves you, Aline! Aileen! Alex loves you! He says he does, but you better check his phone like my wife does mine. I'm just kidding. My wife checks my phone. What the hell are you checking my phone for? Do you really think in my life I got time to fool around with somebody? Are you crazy or what?
Those boat trips.
Oh, my God. When she checks my phone, I'm saying, you know why she's checking my phone? Because I need to check her phone because she must be feeling guilty, so she thinks I'm doing something because she's doing something. Go get your mother's phone right now. As soon as we're done with this, go through your mother's phone and check her goddamn phone. Her password, you know it because it has to do with you. What else we got?
Tanner, thank you for the $2. Ben, do you invest in anything besides real estate?
I've tried and I've failed. I started the carpool tables. Anybody want to buy a carpool table? Licensed by General Motors and Ford. We got the Mustang, we got the Camaro, we got the Corvette. Go to MustangPoolTables.com and buy a friggin' Mustang pool table. They only start at $10,000. This is like a work of art. There's only so many made. You got to go to the website. If you like cars and you like pool and you got a fucking place to put it, you ain't getting no better pool table than this. People come in your house, they say, oh shit, that's a fucking pool table. I've never seen that. You know who the hell buys them? People, big shots buy them. Shit, we delivered one to Tommy Hilfinger's condo in Miami. Shit, we deliver them to, all over the world. The fucking Arabs are paying. I didn't mean to say fucking Arabs. The Arabs are playing on it in Dubai and shit and everywhere. All right, Mustang pool table. That's the only other business started, and I think Tony ripped me off and ain't paid me no money for the profits. But no, I just stick to real estate because that's what works for me. You start spreading your eggs too many baskets, you got too many goddamn baskets to watch.
Didn't we even have Mario Andretti?
Mario Andretti was here and signed the pool tables in my house for the 50th anniversary one. Yep, and Mr. DuPont was there that day. That was a big honor. All right, what else?
Kits, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, I'm 21. I live down the road. I love driving by your house. Could I get a personal tour?
No. You can look online. It was good enough for me before I bought the house. It should be good enough for you. But, thanks a lot, and I appreciate it. And maybe I'll see you out on the beach behind the house one day. But you better not be no wacko, because I'm not in the goddamn mood. What else?
Rob, thank you for the $9.99. Ali, thank you for the $4.99. What has your yearly return been from real estate since you started?
I don't know, but it's hopefully grown every goddamn year. I started with nothing, and every year went up and up and up and up and up. The cash flow goes up. The asset values go up. Your money goes up. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and even look back on that shit. All I know is right now it's going down. And that ain't good. It's the first time in my life I'm going down. I'm going down. Anything else, or are we done?
Yes. Let's see. David.
Come on, we need some chat reviews and some good comments, people.
Ben, my wife wants to go on vacation with her boyfriend.
Here we go with the fucking wife with the boyfriend again. Can they stay? You're hilarious, okay? Yeah, they can stay. We'll give them the best special cheaters rate. All right, come into the hotel, say Ben Mallah sent us, and we want the cheaters rate. Are you paying for their hotel stay too? My wife's boyfriend. What the hell is he talking about? Is he nuts? Unless he's got a girlfriend and they're swingers. I don't know, but then they should all go together to swingers. I don't know. I don't really get into all that weird cheating shit and this shit and that shit. I ain't got time for that. My life is too complicated already. What else?
Gigi, thank you for the 10 CHFs. Vincent, thank you for the $100.
You missed what they said. I have used the contact Ben form on the website to contact Rapal. All the best to you guys. CHF is Swiss francs, you idiot. Swiss francs. Merci beaucoup. Oh, wait. Swiss is not French. Swiss is not French. I don't know how to speak in Swiss.
Francis.
But I don't like Swiss cheese. If the Swiss came out with that cheese, I don't know who eats Swiss cheese. And why do they got fucking holes in it? It smells and tastes bad. But I've been to Switzerland briefly. All right.
Vincent G, thank you for the $100.
Vincent
you
G.
should read that.
New York real estate. It's too much. He don't want to read it, lazy kid. New York real estate investor and CEO and Big Cat Electric Bikes, expanding e-bike company with pop-up retailer, building real estate portfolio. Thanks, guys. Love the way Rapal says Mallah. And Aaron, he spelled your name wrong. Hope you take the money and go to boarding school. Invest stocks, real estate. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I want that damn bike. That's the incumbent bike. The recumbent one has seat in it. It's got a motor in the back. It's got two wheels in the back. It's got one wheel in the front. That's what I wanted. I think it's built in Canada, but my kids buy me some other crazy contraption that I hurt myself just trying to get in and out of. All right, what else we got?
Juan Carlo, thank you for the $4.99. Which type of loans do you use on most of your deals?
If I have to, well,
if I have an LLC to buy homes and flip, which would be the best for my LLC?
All right. I mean, loans are based on relationships, okay? I got a certain relationship with the bank. I know how far I can bend them. They know what I'm going to swallow. You got to go out there and either make deals with banks, find out the terms and the best terms you can get, or find a mortgage broker to do it for you. All right? But, I like to put my name on the line. If I put my name down, it's called full recourse. That means if I fuck up, you can have whatever. I'm personally on the hook, and I'm responsible for that loan. I do those short term. I get the best rate because the bank feels like they're fully protected. I don't do long term, so the bank doesn't feel like this is going to be dragged out forever. And I like no strings attached. But, took years to work up to those kind of loans. You got to take whatever the fuck they'll give you. What else you got?
Travel, thank you for the $5. Hey, Ben, how much debt do most successful real estate guys have compared to their properties/assets?
I mean, you're debt on your property. Normally, a lot of guys, everybody's different. Some guys take it to the mill. I've heard of guys that fucking raise money from different people get over 100%. How do you get over 100%? That's crooked. But, you get 80% leverage. You get 75, 70. Depends what you're comfortable with. Depends on me. I don't worry. I leverage this shit to the hill because I try to take all the, I try to keep like my own bank ready to go in case of emergency or interim bridge financing. So, I leverage to the hill depending on the rates. If I can make more money, if I can take the 3% the bank's charging me, I can go out and make 7, 8, 10, 20% on a fucking deal, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to take as much as I can of that 3% because I'm going to take that money and make money with it. I'd rather make money with their money and leave mine alone for, for emergency and bridge financing. What else?
IB, thank you for the $10. Good time to purchase a home ranch in Texas.
Yeehaw! Getting us a ranch. Get up. Let's go. Wait, I didn't finish reading. You don't finish reading it. What are you? Dyslexic? Mineral rights for possible cattle ranch farming oil production. All right, I don't know. I mean, you're talking about some shit. You better know what the fuck you're doing. You want to buy something, you're going to get water, mineral rights, gas, and all this stuff. I don't know that world. I'm not a cowboy. You need to find a cowboy real estate consultant. But, if there's money to be made and you can do it and you see other people doing it, then friggin' do it. But you better make sure other people are doing it. Somebody just wrote Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Who the fuck cares? I mean, I don't know. I'm a stupid idiot. People have all that fucking money. They get all the fame. They got everything they want in life. And they got to go fuck it up. Either with some stupid sexual deviant bullshit or some fucking drugs or alcohol or, I don't get it. How come people become successful? They should be saying, oh, shit, I made it. I'm happy. I came from nothing. I'm successful. And then you go out and do stupid shit. I don't get it. What else you got?
Jeff, thank you for the $199. How do you invest while in the military?
It's not easy because if you don't know where the hell you're going to be in the next year or two, you can't make such permanent, things. I think while you're in the military, if you're in for the long haul, you better find somewhere you got some backup, baby. Hometown, somebody you can trust to watch over it. If you're going to stay in the military for 20, 30 years. Otherwise, you can wait till you get out, and then start doing some shit. But, you can do it, but you're going to need a little help. You need somebody to back you up, an uncle, an aunt, a friend, somebody you can trust to watch over the shit that's close to that real estate. That's what I recommend. Otherwise, you probably want to wait till you get out. What else?
Shill Bill, thank you for the $5. Ben, give Aaron $10,000 and let him play in the stock market.
Aaron's
burn more in jet
$10,000.
fuel.
You're right, but Aaron don't want to get off his ass and sit down in front of the computer.
That's not true.
And do it. Plus, he's saying, "Well, I go to school all day while they're
true.
trading. I can't trade because I'm in school."
That's not true.
Which is true. How can you trade?
That's
school?
true. Yeah, you're right. But,
but
I gotta get back in there. We'll
see when he's on his next
stuff
break.
to do. So
all right, what else we got? Coach Bob Kapustka, Monster Temple Gym Saga 2021, whatever the hell that means. Thanks for the $5, Coach Bob. Do you have any properties in the Chicagoland area? If so, can I save you hundreds and not millions, depending on how many properties with roofs and siding? I don't have any properties in that area, Chicagoland. That sounds like a gangster TV show. Chicagoland. But you need to get out there and market it to the people that do need the goddamn roofs and siding. I heard about you guys that sell siding on houses. You remember the guy would go there, yeah, I'm going to re-side your whole house and write me a nice fat check and you never hear from him again. That was back in the 70s. Anyway, I don't have anything in Chicago, but there's plenty of people there to do. So market. Get with the people that need what you got. Supply their demand. What else you got?
Calvin, thank you for the $5. Ben, Have you found some new ways of doing things better in your business because of the COVID?
I don't know about better. All I'm telling you is we're trying to pull every trick out of our ass to survive. Okay, we're trying to do long-term stay. We're cutting down on this. We're cutting down on that. Right now we're in a friggin' war just trying to fucking pay our bills. So doing better, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll never have to be under these conditions when this shit is over. But we're trying every day to keep the more money coming in and less money going out. That's what we do. And every friggin' move we make. What else?
Shaw Merritt, thank you for the $4.99 again. Express SPA.
Saul Merritt.
Yes, Saul
You guys
Merritt.
can't even read English anymore. It's like they have old English and you guys got your new English. That would be Shaw. Yo, Shaw. But it's not. It's Saul. Express Spa does COVID testing in airports and own stores. Done. Get on Express Spa right away. They're doing COVID testing in airports. We definitely need that. I heard they got dogs that can sniff it out too. What else?
IGH Properties, thank you for the $200.
IGH, he's going to be there the day that we do the American Dream with the people and close the deal on their house. I want IGH there, okay? Because he's contributed towards a lot, towards helping this family get into this house. And you better give me those goddamn videos now so we can start looking at them. Anybody out there, come on, Tampa Bay area, we're going to cut it off soon. Send your video in for the American Dream. Go to benmallah.com. American Dream. Send us a video clip of where you're living, how you're living, and why we should pick you to help you get your first time home with FHA financing. But make sure you qualify with FHA first. All right? Come on. We want plenty of people to look at. And you could be the lucky winner thanks to IGH. What else?
Amen. Thank you for the $4.99. Uncle Ben, are your hotels getting booked for Super Bowl weekend or what? And where's the video for the American Dream?
We're waiting. We're trying to put it together. We need people to send more videos in. I don't know. We get a lot of videos from people that are out of the area. I'm sorry. We can't help anybody out of the area, okay? It's got to be Tampa Bay area, 20 or 30-mile radius. I don't care. There's a lot of shit going on. A lot of neighborhoods around here. I get people from Portugal talking to us, but nobody from fucking Tampa. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, and you read the guy's name wrong, or he wrote it wrong. He wrote Ramen Ra. He meant Ramen. Anyway, what do you got? What else we got here?
Jevork, thank you for the $2. When will you do another Life for Sale live?
We're working on it. Waiting for Vincent to get his goddamn bathrooms fixed and get the hotel rooms back online, and we're going to do one in Fort Lauderdale. Do I have to do a separate one for the Jews or what? When it's not the Sabbath? Tell me now, because I'll do two at the same goddamn time. I'll do one on a Sunday, and maybe I'll do a Saturday night and then a Sunday day, because Sabbath is over Saturday night. I don't know.
People should leave a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. If you really seriously want me to do another show, I can see doing it in Fort Lauderdale. Let me know. Write in. Go to benmal.com. Do something. Tell us if you want it. And
no, just leave a comment here in the video.
All
We're
right,
going to read
leave a comment
it.
in the video if you want to do
Are
a
you
show.
okay
We'll
on
hang
Sunday?
out. We'll have a party. I like to get some of those dances you got for the Christmas party in there. That was good. I forgot what they call that. But anyway, what else we got, Aaron?
Elias, thank you for the $4.99. How much to come stay in your guest house?
The guest house is not available yet because we don't have the wife's authorization and we're not that broke yet. But we're thinking about it. It's a backup plan. Always be prepared. All right? And it's not the guest house yet. It's still the pest house. And luckily, the only thing about COVID is I haven't had a lot of pests coming around. All right. Yeah, you can go if you're not Jewish. Somebody wrote it in. I'm just saying they want certain times because they have to practice the Sabbath and they can't do this and they can't do that. And, so I had some complaints. Oh, we can't come on the Sabbath. All right, so I'll do one for non-Jews and one for anybody that wants to come on 2 different times. All right, and we'll all have bagels and lox for Sunday breakfast. I'll have a BYB party. Bring your own bagel. All right, what else?
Let's see. Shane, thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Ben, do you have any apartments or hotels for sale in Florida? If so, could I get a list?
Yes, you can get a list. And you need to contact Rafal. Go to benmallah.com, because so will Ben. Get me on the phone, and you better be serious. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you ain't looking to buy a hotel for more than $22 million to about $35 million, don't bother calling, because that's the price range I'm in. All right? Apartments? No, we ain't selling no apartments. We're keeping what we got, and we're buying more. What else? Well, we might sell them, but it's going to be a while from now. All right, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your kid starts acting up, trade him for his friend. What else?
Mike, thank you for the $13.99. You're the man. Let's have a cigarette.
All right, thank you very much. I need a fucking cigarette break. Thanks for reminding me. In the Army, I'm an Army veteran myself. Check out my product for military kids. They got kids in the military? Let's do something special for a few military families. Troop on the snoop. All right, get a hold of their files. It's something we can do. But, I like to do stuff in my area where I can feel it, see it, and know what I'm doing. I don't like doing all this shit. Oh, send me some money. Shit, I've been ripped off by everybody. Fucking cops today, phony cops call you. Oh, you need money. It's not the cops calling you. Cops wouldn't call you if you ask you money. They'd pull you over and say, all right, you want a ticket or give me some money? That's the way the cops get money. I'm just kidding. They don't do that. Some do, but... What else? In the military. And what's this bullshit? Biden's letting transgenders in the military now. That's the stupidest thing in the world. If a guy don't know what sexy is, he don't belong in the military. How's he gonna know what the fucking uniform to wear every day? What, he can come dressed in one uniform one day and another uniform another? It's crazy. We gotta stop supplying 2 sets of uniforms to transgenders in the Army? Stop. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. We were made as humans, men or women. When it comes to being in the Army, we can't have a separate division now of transgenders. What the fuck? Biden ain't got nothing else to worry about than the fucking transgenders going in the fucking Army now? It's crazy. We're worried about stupid shit. How many transgenders want to go in the fucking Army to begin with? What are they going to do? Go in because they're going to meet a man in their life? If you just want to go in the Navy, then you're on a ship for a long time, and, guys get kind of weird. All right, what else you got?
I don't think that's a real Ben, but little Ben, but Ben Mallah Jr. said,
better not be for $5 that cheap bastard. I think he steals some of this money. Ben, my dad never lets me use his yacht and never contributes to the family real estate business anymore. Any advice on what to do? Ben never he ain't using my fucking yacht is my second home. I took him on the yacht, if it's really him, and contribute to family real estate business anymore. I don't think that's him. Bullshit. I talked to him today. I called his ass at fucking 8 o'clock this morning. I said, are you sure the weather is okay to fly the fucking 414 plane to fucking Palm Beach where he's going to go with his team of people to inspect the building? I'm concerned about his fucking health and the real estate. Fucking nerve of him, that bastard.
I don't think that was him, but.
All right.
Timothy, thank you for the $9.99. Tanner, thank you for the $2.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Well, whatever. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. He wasn't no angel. And when you fuck around and you get yourself in the middle of ugly shit, then ugly shit's going to happen to you. That's why I got the hell out of New York. I was surrounded by ugly shit, and ugly shit was starting to happen to me. So if Jeffrey Epstein wasn't such a fucking ugly person, then some ugly shit wouldn't have happened to him if he didn't kill himself. And he probably did kill himself. Because if he didn't kill himself, he knew what the fuck the rest of his life was going to be like. And, but I didn't hear about all the fucking people he knew. All these people hung out with him. Where's the fucking evidence at? The lady, what about her? What was the kind of deal she cut? She supposedly knew about all the big shots that who fooled around with all these girls and with Epstein. Well, how come we never heard about it? What did she do? She cut a deal? She had to talk if she cut a deal. I don't know. I ain't got time for that bullshit. Bunch of fucking rich-ass wackos living their fucking time that they got on this earth like idiots. Fucking ain't got time. I'll be dead before the fuck you know it, and then what? Everybody needs to realize you're not going to be around that fucking long. Do something with your life. And don't do stupid shit. What else we got?
Shay, thank you for the $5. When you're mentally drained and tired and life's kicked your teeth in, I need motivation.
You need motivation? You need a cigarette. I'm just kidding. Life is a bitch. But you got to try to figure out a way to make it more pleasurable and more, easy to live. What is this one? This guy's got $500,000.
Yeah. Carlos, thank you for the $4.99.
Carlos Morejan.
Is it?
How did you get the $500,000 and is it in your mattress? I have $500,000 saved up and I want to start in real estate, but I live in Miami. Should I move to another city? I don't know. It depends how you're earning a living. Can you just up and move to another city? Can you make any money out there? Hey, I'm going to tell you right now. There's something between Florida and the Keys that you can make some money. What's it called? Homestead, maybe? The Keys generates a lot of fucking business that people don't realize. and needs support. Maybe you can make some kind of connection there. Some guy was telling me about, buying land and parking trucks or something, or I don't know. But, in Miami, you can make money, but you better go in a rough part of the neighborhood and try to go maybe retail or industrial side or something. You make some money. I don't know, but $500,000, spend it wisely. And if you think you found another city where you can make money, then go to that city. Go wherever you feel you can make money. That's the point. All right, what else?
John, thank you for the $24.99. Hey, Ben, interest-only loans. Can you talk about how to qualify?
You got to sit down with whoever you're banking with. It depends on the property. It depends on the situation. It depends on who you are, and you can't hurt for asking. The bank makes more money when you don't pay the principal down. I don't know why, it makes sense to them. They make more money. If you pay the principal down, you owe them less money, you're going to pay them less interest. Ask the friggin' bank. And if one bank tells you to go to hell, find another one. And if another one tells you to go to hell, find a mortgage broker. But these are just negotiable type of items that you can do when you're trying to borrow money. And it has to be on the right deal and the right property. Ask and ye shall receive eventually. What else you got?
David, thank you for the $199. Hi, Ben. Did you buy any NGA?
No, I didn't buy no NGA. I don't even know what NGA is. I thought NGA was a rap group. Am I going to get in trouble for that? What? What do you got?
Juan Carlo, thank you for the $4.99. After you know the numbers of a potential deal, which formula do you use to calculate return on the investment?
You sit down. It's simple, This is how much money it's bringing in every month. This is what I got to pay for my loan. This is what I got to pay for all my expenses. Don't forget any of them. And see what you're left with. What percentage is that of the money you're putting down on the deal? All right? Are you going to get $10,000 a year on a $100,000 investment in your pocket after you pay off everything? Well, if you did, that's a 10% return. Not bad. It all depends on what you're left with. That's how you figure it out. What is the money worth, a percentage of the money you invested after you pay everybody off? What else? I should have a calculator. It just does that.
Adam,
a real estate calculator.
Thank you for the 300 ISKs.
300 ISK. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like a lot. What did he say?
He just donated.
300K? Okay, ISK.
Saul, thank you again for the $4.99. I'm going to send you a resume for the American Dream.
We don't want a resume. We want a video, and you got to be in the Tampa Bay area. Send it to Rafal. Quick video. Here's me. Here's my kids. This is where we live. This is how much I'm paying for rent. Okay? This is where, and then, and show us what the hell's going on. And then we'll, and tell us the story. And then if you are the lucky person that get picked by the viewers. I want the viewers to pick it, or at least have some input. What else we got? Hey, man, I love your videos. I'm in the middle of a real estate appraisal courses, getting buried by learning laws. My first step is creating capital for real estate investment. See, can't say that. I got to say it fast. Otherwise, it take forever. All right, I can either read fast or I can read slow. Okay? There's no in the middle with me. All right. You're in the middle of a real estate appraisal course. Learn the fucking courses, pass the courses, learn the laws, and get your goddamn appraisal license. Because no bank is loaning a fucking penny on anything without an appraisal. All right? Appraisal. That comes after location. Get that under your belt, and you'll be an expert in determining value for a property. You'll be way ahead of everybody else out there. And you can make money at that. They pay big money. Appraisers rip me off every freaking day. Especially in the big buildings. What else you got? Rafal cooked breakfast on the boat. We were on the boat. Rafal got up every morning, cooked a Polish breakfast. Basically, he takes the bacon, he chops it up into little pieces, he chops up the onion, he scrambles it up with the eggs, he fries it in the pan. But why my wife didn't buy the nonstick pans, I don't know. Why would you not buy nonstick pans, lady? She just popped in and told me my dinner's ready, probably. Hello? Why did you not buy nonstick pans for the boat?
Well, I don't.
Because you don't do dishes. That's why.
I definitely do dishes.
On the boat you do, because I ain't hiring no goddamn lady to stand around and wait for you to dirty a friggin' glass.
The house,
boat.
too. What do you think?
The house, you got housekeepers, but on the boat, you got to buy the shit that's non-stick. It's too hard to clean shit in that little ass kitchen. Poor Rafal scrubbing away. It took him longer to clean the fucking pot than they cooked the eggs. And then the fucking toaster you bought.
He's supposed to
you know the
put
toaster you bought
first,
sucks. You know what
then the bacon.
Listen, I almost fucking electrocuted myself and killed myself in that fucking toaster you bought.
God
the
damn
fucking
it, didn't
toaster,
work.
It's too wide. I use thin bagels. Okay, the fucking bagel falls in there. You can't get it out. Now I got a burnt fucking bagel. I'm sticking there with a knife in there. I got sparks flying everywhere. I almost fucking ruined the whole boat.
Number one, why would you use a fork?
Because I couldn't find a fucking knife, or I used one of the two. Point is, I need a fucking toaster with skinny holes and big holes for regular people. I need a skinny hole and I need a big hole. And I want you to provide both of them. Understood?
Damn, you want to get, I was going to say, God damn, you really pushing it, aren't you? Damn.
Is my dinner ready? And I'm not eating no goddamn fucking soup. She gave us soup for dinner last night. Meatballs, Mexican soup. She makes some fucking soup with beans in it and meatballs and I don't know. It's okay once in a while. Just because it's cold outside doesn't mean we gotta eat soup inside. And then for lunch, she has the nerve to make fucking soup again. Today was some kind of broccoli cheese crap that runs through you like a fucking train. I felt like I was eating Indian food. No more soup. If you tell me, what do we have for dinner tonight?
Soup.
No.
I'm
no
just
more
kidding.
soup. What are we having?
We're having chicken and pasta.
Because I heard a rumor from fucking Rafal, who gets to eat dinner every time we do a podcast here, that you made a fucking salad. And I'm going to kill her. If she goes from fucking soup to salad, then we're fighting. Those are fucking fighting menus right there.
I
What
see
else
what
you
you've
got?
been.
You got
I mean,
anything?
I saw what you've been eating lately, Mister.
I sneak shit in here all the time. I go in that fucking pantry. I shove shit in my pockets when she ain't looking. I get the fucking baby to give me shit. Hey, go in there and give me a cookie. And get one for yourself. I tell a 3-year-old to go in the pantry and go get 2 cookies. One for you, one for me. You got any super chats? We need to make some money. Help these people out.
Yeah, Norman, thank you for the $9.99. Yankee, thank you for the $1.99. I hope the
Dems get rid of the. I hope the Dems get rid of 1031. That doesn't make any sense. You got a MAGA thing there with a muscle, but you want them to get rid of 1031. If they get rid of 1031, I'm going to come get rid of you. How about that? They get rid of 1031. You go pay the goddamn tax on busting your ass and creating all these other taxes. We create a million other goddamn kinds of tax because we don't pay the 1031 tax. And we still got to pay it one day or we die. The only person that benefits is my wife. What else?
Adam, thank you for the $300 Ks. Shanio, thank you for the $4.99. What are your thoughts on the reverse mortgage market? Do you think it will grow in the coming years?
You know, I've never done one. I don't have a lot of knowledge about one. I know it's something that makes sense to they claim for retired people that want to have an income, but they don't want to give up their house and sell it. So what they do is a reverse mortgage. It's like the bank starts making you a payment every month instead of you making them a payment, and the payment is money for you to live on. I believe that's how it works, but talk to a banker. It could be a good thing, you know. It could be the right product. You know, banks have all kinds of products. They got all kinds of loans. You got to find out which ones fit you right, okay? What works for you, to your lifestyle. It could be a great thing of doing. I know there was some funny business going on a while back, but I don't know. I see the famous guy from TV always pushing it now. The guy that drove the Ferrari I had. What was his name? You know, Hawaii 5, not Hawaii 5-0. Hawaii 5, not Hawaii 5-0. He was a detective in Hawaii. Tom Selleck. All right, he's always up there pushing the damn reverse mortgages. I've never known him to be crooked. But who knows? Shit. What else you got? Donald Trump lost. LMAO. Very good. But look what we got done to replace him. So we went from one extreme to another extreme. Okay, we got a big mouth nut that's running around, you know, don't have control his attitude of his mouth. And now we got this little puppet, quiet old guy that's ready to keel over at any time now. You know, it's ridiculous. These people are not the right physical human age to be in charge of a fucking country that affects the rest of the world, okay? I'm sorry. I'm nothing against them, nothing against old people. But when you get old, your ass gets tired, your brain don't work as quick, and you ain't got the skills you need to have such a job with such responsibility. I can't believe we ain't got a decent goddamn normal 50-year-old there that's been accomplished with some kind of track record of doing something with his life, running a big company or somebody decent with a level head. 50, 60. Listen, if you're supposed to retire at 62 or 5, why the hell we elected presidents in the 70s? It's stupid. What else we got? Anything?
Yeah, Exonru, thank you for the $5. Hey, Ben, love your videos. Got only one question for you. Do you miss New York City?
No, no, and no. If I never step foot in New York City again, I'd be very happy. Why? Because I grew up there. I had enough of it. I had to swallow my whole goddamn childhood in that fucking place, and I got no use for it. You know, my wife and kid like to visit there, and plus my mother's still there. I definitely don't want to go there. Anybody want a mother? I'll pay them. Contact Rafal if you want my mother, because she ran out of goddamn money. She can't afford to pay for the fucking round-the-clock care anymore. I'm not paying for that shit. And if anybody wants a mother to sit in their house and yell and scream and bitch and complain all day in a bed, please contact Rafal, and we'll make some sort of financial arrangement. Little Ben will pay it. He's gets her life insurance or something when she croaks because he stepped up to pay it. See, there's a price for everything, you know. But now he sees. See, he thought he was going to collect, but hey, that lady ain't going nowhere, baby, nowhere. Oh, so have fun with that. My father didn't die till 97. What do you got?
Durandis, thank you for the $5. Should I fix my kitchen, then sell my house, or should I just sell the house?
It depends. If you fix the kitchen, how much more money is it going to get you? The real estate agent should be able to tell you. You look at the houses that sold unfixed and the houses that sold fixed. How much does it cost to fix your kitchen? Does it pay? Can you fix your kitchen for $10,000 but get an extra $30,000 in value? Pays to fix the goddamn kitchen. If it doesn't, or you can still be in the same boat. You can offer it for sale right now the way it is, and just make it part of the price, or give somebody, say, okay, you bitch about the kitchen's outdated, fine, I'll take $10,000 off, and then let's do the deal. They saved you the trouble, and now they got to deal with the fucking mess of putting a new kitchen in. So you can either negotiate it, or you can do it yourself. I mean, it depends. Whatever makes number sense. Talk to your agent. Let a professional tell you by using comps, comparable sales. We got anything else there or what?
Yeah, Carlos, thank you for the $199. I'm rough parts.
Rough parts. Empty lots are over 150 grand. In rough parts, empty lots are over 150 grand. Well, I don't know. What are you going to do with the empty land? Can you buy it for 150 and still do something with it? It's going to make more money? I don't know. If it's too much money, don't buy it. I don't know what you're trying to do. You need to consult with Ben. Go to benmallah.com and go to shop, and then go to consult with Ben and get me on the phone. We'll talk about what the story is. What are you going to get for the property? How much you got to pay? What are the improvements you got to make? What's it going to be worth after the improvements are done? We got to talk about it. I can't just spit out an answer in 2 seconds on a podcast. All right, what else you want to know?
Yankee, thank you for the $4.99.
Yankee Doodle!
Should I leverage my 30 rental income properties and keep the cash on the sidelines, or should I just pay down my bank loans on my properties?
It depends what you're going to do with the money. All right? If you can leverage those properties and still cash flow and have none of your money in it, all the bank's money, what kind of return is that? A million, zillion, gazillion return. It's all the bank's money. All your money's pulled out. Now you take the money that's pulled out and you go do something else with it that's going to make you more than the 3% that you were saving by sitting in your property. All right? I heard PIMCO came out with a fund the other day paying like 7%. PIMCO's pretty big. I never heard of a PIMCO thing going belly up. So, there's things out there you can invest in without doing shit, not even going into real estate. Plus, all the refi money is tax-free, baby. Tax-free. All right? You got to do whatever you want to do. You want to sit there and say, oh, well, I'll pay it off and I have no mortgage. Well, you're only saving 3% that you'd be paying the bank, and then you can take that money and make 10% on it. So you're really losing, all right? By not borrowing the money, you're losing because you're not making money on somebody else's money. All right? But that's just my opinion. All right, what else you got?
Life, thank you for the $19.99. Do you know anything about the Airbnb arbitrage business? Arbitrage business. How do I get these large property management companies to allow me to run an Airbnb arbitrage business through them while simultaneously paying rent?
There's people out there doing it. You're trying to get somebody to give you their property, and then you're going to rent it out for them, and you're going to get a fee, or you got to have the balls to rent the property yourself, and then you sublet it, and then you're on the hook, and you got skin in the game, baby. But otherwise, you got to find people that are hurting that ain't making shit and say, listen, why don't you give me a try? The place is sitting empty anyway. If I find a person, a tenant for you, let me be your host or whatever the hell you call it. I got guys that approach me with that stuff. I say, sure, bring me the money and you get a piece of it. But you got to sit down and you got to get a whole, you got to explain, listen, if I bring you the money, then I get a small piece. You wouldn't have had nothing. So better you get something than nothing. Otherwise, sublet. I know guys that rent apartments. This guy was nuts. He rents an apartment. He's smart, but nuts. He rents an apartment, and he Airbnbs his own apartment. Okay, so what he does is, if his apartment gets booked for that night, he keeps his apartment, where everything's cool and certain things are locked up. He has a special bag, an overnight bag, and he goes and he stays at his girlfriend or his mother's house that night. So, and while he rents his apartment out, that's how much of a hustler he is. Oh shit, I gotta go stay at my girlfriend's house tonight, or I gotta stay at my mother's house tonight. Rent it out. Hey, but I bet you he's paying his freaking rent and he gets that place for free. So there you go. It's whatever you can do. What else you got?
Juan Carlo. Thank you for the $4.99. Do you think it's a good idea to buy a house now with prices high, or do you think prices will come down and interest up?
Do you think it's a good idea to buy a house when prices are high, or do you think the price will come down? We're always waiting for the price to come down. As long as the interest rate's low, the prices ain't going down. Okay, and it doesn't look like interest rates are going up, so I think everything's going to stay the same for a while until something major happens and fucks everything up. But the prices are high, but, if the numbers work, the numbers work. If you're talking about rent and buying a property, does the rent cover the cost of the mortgage and give you a damn cash flow? Or if you're looking to buy something to live in, does the cost of owning that house the same or less than paying rent? And that's it. What works for you? What can I do to double $900? Man, you had to ask me that question about 40 years ago back in New York City, I could tell you. But today, double $900, shit, how the hell are you going to double? Go to a casino, you put on red or black, you got a 50-50 chance. If it goes black, you get paid $900. I don't know how you can do it in real estate with only $900 unless you can go and apply for an FHA loan, and buy a house maybe that's only, I don't know. You got to come up with more money than $900. I'm sorry. I ain't got no answer for that. Well, you could buy, I don't know, you could put a down payment on something like a car and you can buy it really cheap. I used to do that. I used to flip cars and finance them. I would finance them. I'd go buy Mercedes that I knew I got a really good deal from in one part of the area, San Francisco, and I drive it across the bridge. It was worth $5,000 more. I'd take the $1,000 I had to my name. I put it as a down payment on the fucking Mercedes. I'd take it across the bay. I'd sell it for $5,000 more. I'd pay off the goddamn loan and get the difference. Flip cars. That's what I used to do. Hustle a car. If you can't find a $900 a day car to flip, then go put as a down payment on one. But you got to make sure you're buying it right. You got to get a deal. You got to get a steal, but don't steal it. All right, peace. What else you got?
Direct sales. Thank you for the $20. Hey, can you do the consult with Ben thing after 8 p.m.? Buying $200,000 in silver tomorrow.
Yes, we do them 24 hours a day. Okay, go to consult with Ben. We'll schedule a call at 2:00 in the morning. Don't worry about it. Call us up. What else?
Let's see.
Quit yelling. I was seeing it.
Adam,
said, quit yelling.
Thank you for the 300 ISKs.
Quit yelling at her. Kids are watching. Wouldn't be able to tell if you're joking. What kids are watching? Quit yelling at her. Or my wife, please. That lady tortures the shit out of me every day of my life. She ignores everything I say. So I ain't got to quit yelling at nobody. And if I quit yelling, I'll fall asleep. I can only be asleep or I can be yelling. There's no in the middle. And kids are watching who? Aaron? Believe me, Aaron's seen everything. He ain't got to worry about nothing in front of Aaron. And if kids are watching, I don't know what to tell you. They shouldn't be watching me because they're not ready to buy real estate, so there's no point in them watching me. They'll only go watch the Cartoon Channel. What else? And my kids turned out fine. I've been yelling at them my whole goddamn life. Well, kind of are fine. What else?
Let's see. Jeff Choppa, thank you for the $2.
Choppa! That's not, what's his name, Choppa? He's gone, right?
No. Not El Chapo.
What was the Mexican, what was your ex-boyfriend's name, Carla? Choppa! Chapo, sorry. Chapo. Oh, Chapo you. What else we got?
Hey, Ron, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, you have great taste in everything except cigarettes. You got to find a better brand than Newport.
American Spirits. Isn't that cheap one with the face of the Indian on it or some shit? Listen, I smoke Newports because that's what I started with, okay? And when you start with something, you get hooked, okay? Just like when my wife started dating me, she got hooked. Well, I got filleted. All right, what else?
Juan Carlo, thanks again for the $4.99.
Rocha!
Which type of building brings you the most return on your money out of all your investments?
return is great. I buy some properties because of the return. Okay, I know what the return's going to be for almost ever with the retail. We know it's going to be a 15 to 20% return based on the loan I got, and interest only and all that. But other properties, we don't buy for the return because we know it's going to take us a year or two to turn it around, and then we're going to maybe sell it for bigger money. So, it depends. And then, it's also seasonable. During the, over a course of a year, I mean, everything does good, in its own category. Sometimes, but, the big thing is when you can generate enough revenue in return to where it pays to sell it. That's when you know when you get the big money. Well, first you refinance it. You generate enough income to where you can refinance it, get your own money out of it. Get all your money out of it. You own a piece of property. It's making you money every month. You got a, what do they call it? Infinity return? That's the best property. But, they all make good money as long as you buy the right good deal. All right. What else you got? Bitcoin.
Adam Lips, thank you for the 150
Lipsky, not
ISK.
Lips. ISK, I don't know. Oh, that's from Holland again or something? Or is that from Indonesia? What else we got?
Chris, thank you for the $5. Ben, do you know you could use your Bitcoin as collateral to take out a US dollar loan at 5% APY? Bitcoin is the real estate of internet.
Everything on the internet is a little too, I like to see the person that I'm dealing with. I'm sure it all goes on. And I can borrow money at 2.5% on real estate. So why would I go to Bitcoin? And can you get 100% of that Bitcoin? I don't think so. I get 90%. I can still get 90% of tax-free municipal bonds as long as they're BBB, investment grade or better, or any bonds. I get 90% of tax-free muni bonds, 90%, and I get it for like 2%, even that, or less. So Bitcoin, I ain't ready to take a bit of Bitcoin. Let Aaron deal with Bitcoin. Get a piggy bank and put Bitcoins in it. That's how rich this kid wants to be. He wants to have a piggy bank full of Bitcoins. Each Bitcoin's worth, what, 35, 40 grand now? Can you actually ever get the fucking coin? Do you ever get anything out of Bitcoin? Do you ever get a physical fucking Bitcoin? A coin?
No,
something?
you got a wallet. Like have a virtual wallet.
Everything's
It's like an
virtual.
account.
Everything's online. You don't get to fucking touch it. What do? You got to print out a picture of your fucking Bitcoin and put it in a file? Is that how you keep track of your fucking Bitcoins? All right. Anyway, I'll get you a file cabinet. You can put Bitcoins in it, pictures of them. All right. What's on the face of the Bitcoin? Nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's a
Nobody-
B.
Just-
It's a B.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
just a
B.
sign.
Oh.
Bitcoin sign.
A peace sign?
Yeah, B with the dollar.
Bitcoin.
B or B?
B,
B.
Bitcoin.
B for Bitcoin. All right, fine. Give me some Bitcoins.
2 last super chats.
All right,
Yep.
let's do it.
Swole Guide, thank you for the $4.99. And Where Eagles, thank you for the $10. For
Where Eagles dare.
Yeah, for whoever you're trying to help. Love your show. Thanks, Mr. Mallah.
All right, we got no other bit chats, no Snapchats, Bitcoins. We ain't got nothing. You got any phone calls?
We're done.
All right, you sure now? I don't want people to get pissed.
One
oh,
more.
I paid and you didn't
Well,
say nothing.
2 more. There's 2 more, really.
Yeah, we got-
Gregory F., $2. You should buy cryptocurrency.
Okay, I'll go to buy a crypt, but I have a feeling the only crypt my wife's buying is the one to put me in. All right, we done? That's it? Going once?
One more.
Going twice?
One
Come on,
more.
anybody?
One
I'm out
more.
of here. I got fucking chicken and noodles hopefully waiting for me.
One more. Blake Cobb, thank you for the $9.99. I'm in Tennessee, and the market is hot. There's no inventory and pocket cash, but there's nowhere to buy to replace. Do you suggest selling and cashing out or refinancing and staying?
What? I'm in Tennessee and the market's hot. I've been to Tennessee. I went to Memphis. When I go? Oh, hell no. Don't go to Memphis. I went to somewhere else. I bought my Rolls Royce. What's that big place in Tennessee? Anyway, there's no inventory. Well, I don't know. There's no inventory and pocket cash, but there's no way to buy to replace. So I don't know. Don't cash out until you know you got somewhere to put it. And if you're going to refinance, you should find where you're going to put that money at before you have to start borrowing it. You don't want to borrow it and you got nowhere that's going to make up for the interest that you're paying. I mean, Tennessee's a big state. You got to go somewhere. And Tennessee is supposedly jumping. Go find Dolly Parton and see where she's at. But, there's got to be opportunity somewhere in Tennessee. All right, I went there. Downtown, not Memphis, but what's the other big name? Nashville, baby. Nashville. That's why I bought my Rolls Royce at Nashville Rolls Royce. All right? So go to Nashville Rolls Royce and see if there's got to be opportunity. There's a lot of shit happening downtown Nashville. Find a deal. You can do it. Find an agent. This deal's out there. Find something, land, build a house, buy something, fix it up. I don't know, but I'm sure somewhere in the whole state of Nashville is find something. Good luck to you. Out of here.
All right.
Adios, amigos.
See ya. Subscribe,
like, dislike, do whatever the hell you want. Consult with Ben. There's all kinds of shit to do, and you ain't doing it. And we need more subscribers, or else we're going to lose our place on YouTube. We're going to be down with all the deadbeats. You want to send me down to the deadbeats? Anybody below 250,000 subscribers is a deadbeat. Now, I'm right there at the fucking line. Tell your friends, I want to be up the line. Take me up to 500,000 now. Beat me up, Scotty. Do it now.